What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Still loving that intro? I've been rocking that intro for like a year and a half almost. It's crazy. Gosh, how is that possible? How is that possible? What's next? What happens when we're done with the cyberpunk stuff? You know? What happens when season 11 of Hermitcraft starts? Then what? We gotta get a new screen? Should I just do more cyberpunk? Get better at it, maybe? What are we gonna do? How has it been a year and a half? Almost, not quite. I guess August would be a year and a half. We're not quite there yet, but it is July. It's nuts that it's July. Can't change it, just leave it. It is pretty good. It's pretty good. Even if I don't take on a cyberpunk vibe next season, maybe I leave it because it's so good. I don't know. When will I be on Hermitcraft? I was on Hermitcraft on Monday. Did you miss that? You can go check it out on my second channel. If you're really jonesing for some Hermitcraft, had a fun session on Monday. And the next Hermitcraft episode, if that's what you're asking about, will probably be in a few weeks. I'm actually on vacation next week, so won't have any progress. I'm making progress on Metro Mayhem behind the scenes. I'm doing some creative mode designing and figuring out how I want that plot to go, the last plot, designing how we get through that, and a couple other things that I needed to kind of figure out for how the actual game works. I'm working on some of that stuff. And then as soon as I get back from Chicago after next week, I will jump on the server, knock it out. So within hopefully a week of after I get back, we'll be up and running. We'll be ready to kick off Metro Mayhem, which I'm excited about. I got some surprises for you guys that I think you're going to like. So it's coming. It's coming. Probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks max. It'll be done before the end of July. I said I wanted it done by the end of May. I'm only a couple months off. It's a big deal. It's a big thing, you know? Plus other stuff's happening. Like our Redstone to Riches world that I'm absolutely in love with, obviously, because, you know, it's my forever world and I'm in love. Chicago. Gotta go to Chicago to hit up Gino's East for some deep dish pizza. I had a few suggestions for good pizza in Chicago. I had a few suggestions. I think Gino's was one of them. I think I'm going to be staying near, what's the Cubs stadium called? The Cubs, the baseball, the Green Monster, isn't that? What is that place called? Wrigley Field. Thank you. I think I'm going to be near Wrigley Field, sort of. So, I at least I know that I was told that we were close enough that we should go catch a game. Oh, Green Monsters Fenway. I don't do baseball very good. I'm not a huge baseball. What's Fenway Park? Fenway is who? What's Fenway? Who plays Fenway? What city is that? Red Sox? Oh no. My bad. Sorry. Should go there too. I've never been to Boston either. I need to go to Boston someday. That'd be cool. Anyway, see, I never make my way to the east side of the United States. It's very, very rare. Like, very rare. In fact, I think I've only been on the east side of America like twice in my life. So this is, yeah, I don't know stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go get cultured. We're going to go to Chicago. I'm going to have Chicago hot dogs and deep dish pizza or something. I'm going to gain like 10 pounds before I get back. That's fine. I've been working hard so that I could afford it. You know? Make room. Daylene. How do you say your name? It's like Daily, but Daylin. Thank you so much. Tagged me and Skizzy in a video on TikTok. Check it out. Oh, I think I saw the tag, but I never did click into it. All right, it's in my list now. Thanks for sending that. Thanks for the Can You Dig It that we need to get working again. Daylin. Thank you so much for that. There's a green pub under the L train. What's the L train? I think I am going to take public transportation in Chicago. I asked my wife, are we renting a car? Because I don't like driving. I don't like driving in places I've never been. It raises my anxiety level way too much. I only like driving when I'm familiar with where I am and where I'm going. Otherwise, I don't like driving. And so she's like, We could just take public transportation instead of renting a car. As much as I'm not a fan of public transportation, if I have to make the choice between renting a car and driving around a place I've never been before and taking trains and stuff, I'll do the trains, I think. It seems like an experience anyway. Maybe a bad experience, but an experience nonetheless. Queen23 Bean, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Jeez, you're amazing. Yeah. The L is the train system in Chicago. Okay. So I'm guessing like underground, it's actually like shaped like an L, like it'd go north, south, and then all of a sudden east, west type thing. Uber, just Uber around. Depends on how far we have to go, I guess. Is it above ground? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Like in Gotham. I forgot the trains are like up in the air. That's cool. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I'm excited now. I'm excited. I want to go on a train. It's like the tram in Disneyland, right? What do you call that thing? Where's Scar when we need him? I know, right? Wasn't Gotham? It feels like Gotham was designed after Chicago. Is it the same thing? The monorail, thank you. Yeah. It was. Okay. That makes sense. Any action movie filmed in Chicago has a scene filmed where people are running on top of the train. Yeah. I see that. I'm excited for it. I don't know if this will be the last stream or not before then. We'll see. I could stream again this afternoon. Most likely not streaming tomorrow. Podcast day. Hermitcraft meeting. Unlikely. Friday. Busy. Stuff. So, and then Saturday, it will be me getting ready to leave for Chicago. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There will be a DPS tomorrow morning, yeah, before the podcast. Yep. Sorry, Selena. Selena's like, you always forget to mention the DPS. Don't you want more people to come hang out? Yeah, Discord pre-show. We do, if you're an Imp and Skiz supporter, if you like the podcast and you are a supporter over on our Patreon, get special access. We could do an hour-long-ish pre-show recording stream. So tomorrow morning I'll be doing that, and then we'll be recording the podcast, yeah. Yeah, so that's on. That's on. But yeah, anyway, lots of stuff to do. I'm really hoping I can get another episode of Redstone to Riches. I know I'm working hard on the Hermitcraft behind the scenes, and I haven't made a video out of it. It'll come when the job is done. But in the meantime, I'd like to still be releasing some videos, and Redstone to Riches right now is fairly easy for me to make a video out of, because early game progress is fun. Some people face palmed at the way I enchanted my tools, but whatever. Okay, I never use enchantment table. We should get in the game though. We got a lot of work to do, and I'm recording and stuff, so who knows what's gonna end up in the video. But I'm having a lot of fun in this world. Here's the thing. Okay, before we get started, here's the thing. And if you're here, you're probably here for it, right? Like, I feel like this trend, I'm not a good YouTuber. I feel like this trend of 1,000 days in hardcore and I do all this stuff hyper fast in your 30-minute extreme dopamine hit video it's gone a little too far. It's just gone a little too far, and we've lost the joy of playing this game. It feels like there's this, if it ain't just packed full of super heavy progress, extreme dopamine hits every millisecond of the video, that people aren't able to stay focused and watch it and enjoy it. And I think that movement is bad for society. I think it's bad for us. I think it's bad for human beings. And maybe it's partly because of this book I've been reading about the anxious generation and everything brain rot and social media and TikTok brain is doing to us all. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And I was caught up in feeding that algorithm because I wanted to make money. We're going to be honest. Because it's my job. which is necessary. I need to make money so I can keep doing this. It's necessary. But I did not enjoy it. I don't enjoy making videos that way. I don't enjoy playing Minecraft that way, where I feel like I have to build extreme crazy stuff every single episode. It's taxing. It's not fun. Doing a print of Lightmatica layer by layer, like I'm some sort of 3D printer, is not fun. I'm sorry. And it sucks. It sucks that that's the way that the YouTube stuff is going, or has gone. And I'm gonna fight the system. I'm gonna fight the power. Okay? I'm going to play Minecraft the way I fell in love with it over a decade ago. I'm gonna present my videos the way I presented them a decade ago. I know, it feels like, oh, he's just stuck in the past. It's not that. It's because that's what I fell in love with. That's the craft I fell in love with. And if I'm going to continue doing this as my job, yeah, I need the views, obviously, to stay afloat financially, but also I need to love what I'm doing. And not loving what I'm doing is only going to make my videos not good, and people aren't going to watch them anyway because I'm not loving what I'm doing. So it was kind of a catch-22. So I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna play Minecraft the way I want to play it. I'm gonna make the videos the way I want to make them. And if it's not enough dopamine for some people, then I just have to be okay with that. There's TikTok for that. So that's why I started my Forever World. If you guys want the real backstory, that's why I started this world. This is really a world for me and my mental health and wanting to fall back in love with this video game, because it was becoming what felt like a chore or a job and something I was falling out of love with. And that was coming across in my videos, I think. And I don't want that. So yes, this is my therapy world. And that's where we're at today. So I hope you're excited. I hope that means that, like, you're okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are feeling me on this a little bit. I think we all could use a chance to take a breath, to enjoy a relaxed pace, a world where we can kind of play together. And it's not like just massive progress and dopamine hits every 5 seconds. It's good for us, you know? Yeah, slow down every once in a while. Remember that we can stop and smell the roses, you know? We can just enjoy the journey. I don't want to get too cliche, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So thank you guys for being here. That means that you're on board. If you're not here, that means you probably prefer the dopamine hits, and that's fine too. I get it. I get it. I knew that going in. No Forex, thanks for the 200 bits. Have I seen the Formula One movie? No, I have not seen the Formula One movie. Is that the one with Brad Pitt? Cowboy Up, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Is the music loud today, guys? I think it might just be loud for me. You're on board? Thank you. I appreciate that. I know it's not the smart YouTube decision. I'm not being a smart YouTuber. If you strive to be a YouTuber, don't follow my footsteps. Although maybe it is the smarter idea, because otherwise I might burn out and just quit altogether. So, you know, I need to make sure I'm being smart about that too. Okay, game sounds good. Hello. Wow. All right. Yes, perfect. Somebody said music ? Perfect. That means the volume is exactly where it needs to be. Thanks for that. That's verification. You're on edge all the time. You don't need more of that. It's a nice, relaxing series. Yeah. Let's have fun. Let's play Minecraft. Like, play Minecraft. Here, you know what did it? You guys want to know what did it for me? And it's the oddest thing. You guys have all seen the Minecraft movie, right? I'm pretty sure everybody on the planet's seen the Minecraft movie at least once. Title change? No? You haven't seen it? Okay, well, I'm going to spoil one little scene, and it's not going to spoil the movie too much. Don't worry. Don't get mad. Okay, if you haven't seen it, I'll explain. So they go into the world, right? You guys know enough about the movie, though, that you know they go into a Minecraft world, obviously, right? And they go in this world, and it's this world that Jack Black has built up because he's been stuck inside Minecraft for a while. And so he built up this world, and you look around, and it's a Minecraft world. Like, it's got kind of silly stuff, you know? You can see it was his creative brain. Well, not his. You guys know what I mean. But it was his creative brain, as the movie says, in creating stuff. Like, oh, that would be fun to have a little villager statue over there. And it was kind of goofy and silly, and it reminded me that Minecraft is about expressing yourself and your own creativity. Is that an Enderman in the boat? And I lost that joy. Like, him looking around his world and being proud of all his goofy little builds, it just made me feel like I'd lost that joy of creating in that way. And creating things from that you wanted to create, and because that was what was in your head, and not like trying to create what other people might think is cool. And so I thought, you know what? That's what I need. I need that joy again. That joy he expressed when people were looking at his world that he'd crafted, you know, and it was all silly and stuff. You know, it was his brain in blocks. And I just realized I want that again. And I don't know why. I think maybe with Hermitcraft, I'd come up with this plan for this big city, it's been amazing. It's been fun designing games and stuff. But I felt like I wasn't really playing Minecraft the way I used to. In the way that I fell in love with the game. I'd kind of lost touch with that person. And so I wanted a world where I could rediscover that. And that's what this is. Was that loud? Was game sounds loud? Oh, the Enderman was loud. What's going on? Hang on. Why wasn't that loud for me? Game sounds loud? Was it just the Enderman? Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right, little bit of cleanup. I got some bamboo. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. That's why I'm doing this world. Not for views, not for clout. If people watch, I would very much appreciate that, because it does, you know, it does help me continue to do this as my full-time job. But if people don't like, you know, because too old school for them, and they need everything to be super fast-paced and quick dopamine hits and stuff, then I get it. I get it. I'm the one bucking the system. So, like I said, maybe not the smartest thing, but I need it for me. That's Baron. I got 3 notifications. You might want to check. 3 different DNRs just came through. I want to make sure you didn't accidentally submit 3 times. If you can refund it if it was an accident, feel free. But thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? I got DNR and I appreciate your message. Thank you so much. I am, you guys know me. I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve, right? You guys know. Somebody told me in the comments that a stone cutter is the way. A stone cutter would solve my problem here. Can I put the stone cutter down without, let me break this. They said that's the meta right there. Stone cutter instead of slab. Then stuff won't break. Let's do it. Let's do a little test. Let's just do a little test here. Can I? Oh, that was actually brilliant. That was actually brilliant. Okay, so now we have the lava directly overneath. Over top of that. Overneath? Is that a word? There we go. Ah, nothing was born. Let's test it out. Let's see. We'll see. Not that this isn't working. Underneath. There we go. Okay. Oops. All right, we're gonna let that ride. Wait, raw chicken. Oh, because I just, yeah. Okay, let's actually take all these out. Dang, thought that was gonna be chicken. do a little science here. I'm trying not to look up like tutorials and stuff because I do want to do things my own way. And if I look up tutorials, then I'm just gonna copy what other people have done, and that's not as fun, right? It is kind of good though when you don't know how something works, I guess. Like swamps, the new meta for slime farms in swamps. My bed. No. Isn't it to have slime farms just in swamps instead of slime chunks? Or is it even worse now because there's spawners in the trial chambers? I think Mumbo did like a swamp-based slime farm. That was pretty good. Is the new meta just do it with potions and the oozing stuff now? I feel like that's not as fun. It doesn't seem as fun to just like do the oozing potions and have, I guess. It's just slime though. Slime farms were never really that fun. There's, speaking of, hello. Thank you. Take it. Gonna need it. There's a big one over there. I'd like not despawn. If I can get over to it quick enough. Get out of my way, spider. Oh, I can't be just doing that. I don't have that many arrows. We might have to go to our Fletcher. Pretty easy with brown mushrooms and iron golem. Somebody said the firefly bushes actually were the way to go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just need it. Okay. Spring's good. Thanks for the pants. Make all versions? Just all of them. Mumbo's didn't require potions, just sleeping. Yeah, that's the other thing. I did actually see... Oh. 16 slime balls. Nice. I did actually see... I put my chicken away. There were some people that didn't like the idea that I was AFKing in this world. I didn't really realize that AFKing was like shunned upon. Not that I care. I mean, I do care. I do care. You guys know I care way too much about what people think. But this is my world, and I'm gonna play the way I want, you know? And when I said like, oh, I'm gonna AFK for iron, there was a few like, ew, you're one of those that feel like it's okay to AFK in Minecraft. I didn't know that was a sentiment that people had. AFKing is frowned upon. I think Etho has a rule in his world where he doesn't do it. So maybe that's where that stemmed from. Right. Which I respect. I respect that. It's just, you know, I'm playing the game I want to play. And I like the idea of building farms that I can AFK and come back and there's material waiting for me. I like that. And that's what's my point of, that's why I like building farms. So. All right, we're gonna just let them do their thing. I want to see if this works, but I don't want to stand here all day. You know what I mean? If I had more eggs. Do I have more eggs? Okay. We'll just come back and we'll see. We'll see if this works. I got a feeling it's gonna do what it was doing before though. To like the first chicken will get hit with an egg and then it will pop it up. The next one will pop it up and it'll just die. We'll come back. We'll come back and see how it's going. I was just really hoping that creeper would despawn. Just killing time. All right, it's time to go on a little adventure. We need to get on the other side of this mountain and see what's going on over there. I know there's a little bit more swamp over there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, please don't blow up. I don't want to fix your mess. I don't want to fix your mess. Thank you. We're going to go on the other side of this mountain. We're going to see what's going on over there because I think it would make a great space to do some industrial farming. So we're not having to look at it because I am growing some stuff here and that's all good. But I think we need a real farm. We need to really farm bamboo. It would be nice to have free wood. So that's the plan. Let's go around the mountain here and see what we have on the other side. Every single time I drive a boat, I run into lily pads. They don't come back, do they? Because I feel like they're coming back. I feel like the lily pads are breeding. Yeah, we need a cool way to transport around this, for sure. How far do we need to go? I need to stay close enough that the farms are going to be loaded and work. Lily pads. All the lily pads. Just give them to me. I'll take them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but... All right, here we go. Let's see what's over here. The lily pad's breeding. Seriously. It feels like it. Taking that egg. I don't know why I felt like I needed to take it. Okay. I feel like this is the back side of the mountain. Now, here's a good scenario where free cam is good. Because I can come up here and I can free cam and kind of see where we're at in relationship to the rest of the mountain. Because honestly, just driving that boat around got me a little discombobulated. There we go. Okay, the iron farm's way over there. So I am way further than I thought I was. That's good to know. Yeah, we're way further than I thought I was. When we traveled over, I was hoping to kind of cut in here. Now, I guess I can kind of judge what's loaded during my AFK sessions based off of when I had Enderman griefing still in the game. So obviously these are loaded when I'm AFKing. All the way over here. And it matters on my chunks, right? How many chunks I have it set to. Would it be rendered? It'd be render distance, right? Would be my loaded chunks? Or is it simulation? How far away they're loaded and ticked. Okay, that's it. Simulation distance. Because we want farms to work, so they need to be loaded and ticked, right, to grow. So I only have 12 chunks. I could probably crank this up. My computer can handle it if we need to. But 12 chunks is enough for me to AFK where the iron farm is and this be loaded. We can tell because of the blocks. That actually worked out. So we could, yeah, come back here. We could come back here and kind of make a nice farm area out of all of this. Right back here. Let's do that. Let's get that going. That seems like fun. Let's go clear that out a little bit. Make a path through the mountain would be good. I am going to do stuff in the mountain, for sure. Absolutely. If we can keep it close enough that it's going to work while we're here, though, that's great. I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up having my primary AFK spot. So I don't want to go too far, but... What about the looting enchant? Yeah, I miss the sword. I miss having the sword. I do. It's so funny, though, because I said, like, oh, never have I used an axe. And people are like, don't you remember when you were a dwarf and you had your battle axe and that was your primary weapon the whole season? Oh, yeah. That's right. I did forget about that. My base just had to be in the swamp. I mean, there's only pieces of swamp, but yeah. Yeah, it is a bit sad. Honestly, it would have been fine if there was a witch hut. Because witch huts are like good now, right? Oh my gosh, look where my shovel is. Aw, hey buddy. I gotta cut down this tree. I don't know why I feel like I have to cut down this tree, but I feel like I have to cut down this tree, and so that's happening. I'm sorry if you were living in it. You'll be fine. I did feel a little bad. Let's do this. I feel like my tools are out of sorts. Here, let's chop down a couple trees around here. My favorite thing to do. It's home, I know. I feel bad. I want to do some farming back here, so I want to clear it out so we can get a good look. He'll be fine, because eventually we're going to take him off to a Froglight farm. He'll love it there in the nether. Doesn't everyone? Did you guys watch the video? I hope you watched my video. I chickened out in the nether. I chickened out. I had all these plans to go exploring and see every biome in the nether, Soul Sand Valley, all that stuff. I chickened out. Oh yeah, I do make videos. Yeah, on my other channel, my YouTube channel. Yeah, my main, you know, the one with 1 million subscribers. I make videos over there. Yeah, thanks for asking though. If you didn't know about that, I'm sure you're kidding. But, whoa. Mad Maddie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mad Maddie coming in hot. Mega can you dig it, guys. Mad Maddie, thank you so much. $40 can you dig it. Says, I subscribed to you during the stream in season 8 when you hit 1 million subs. I thought that if you were willing to commit to this channel, then I would too. That was 4 years ago today. I haven't regretted it for a single moment. Keep doing what you do. What? Are you telling me today is the 4-year anniversary of me hitting 1 million subscribers? Or you subbing and you happen to sub around that time? Mad Maddie, thank you so much. No way. It's not like the actual 4-year. Has it? What? No. We need to look into this. I remember that. I do remember that. I remember it being season 8 because I was working on placing dirt around my factory to expand the land. Has it been 4 years for real? That's crazy. Thank you so much, Mad Maddie. That was very, very generous of you, and I appreciate that so much. I didn't bring my bed. I didn't bring my bed. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh, I'm not smart. This is see, I start streaming and then my brain doesn't work and I don't have a bed and I have to go kill sheep now. There was sheep around here, right? It's fine. We have armor now and I'm brave. Should we run? I'm brave. Oh no. Why didn't I bring my bed? What's wrong with me? Could be first death coming. I don't like that. I don't want to die. I don't know why. It's now becoming a sense of pride. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want to feel like if I die, it's a big deal. But now I've gone 3 episodes without dying, and I'm starting to feel like I've got this burden to bear of like, must not die. Part of me kind of feels like it'll be good to have that past me, but also I don't want to die. I'm too prideful. I'm too prideful for that. Let's just go up here. You can try to follow, guy, but you're not gonna. In fact, I gotta put down a block just to get over, and then guess what? You can't get up. He keeps trying, but he can't. I know it's not hardcore, and if that was the case, like if I wanted to sweat, right? If I wanted to sweat about dying, I would have just made this a hardcore world. I didn't make it a hardcore world because I wanted this to be my forever world. And I know a lot of people call their forever world a forever world even though it's hardcore and they know they could die at any point in time and the world's gone. I don't quite understand that, but it's the meta. I don't know. I thought about it and I just couldn't really wrap my head around why it would be worth it to make this world a hardcore world. Like what does making it hardcore add other than the sense of like everyone watching on pins and needles at all times about like this could be the end, you know? And I don't know if I wanted that anxiety. You know? All right, I'm going to take my bed back out of the villager place down below. We got to go back. Sorry about that. I'm just going to walk past this creeper. Oh, slime. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. I really need slime balls right now. I really need it. Come on. Come on. Yes. Thank you. Gimme, 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 gimme. Creeper didn't follow. Nice. Why didn't he give me... Not a single one? What the heck? Why not? I need looting. I need looting. I do miss having a sword. Oh no. I don't think this is working. I don't think it's working. They can smell your greed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Guys, I made a, if you missed the Hermitcraft stream the other day, I made a deal. A challenge, not a deal, but like a challenge, I guess, with Gem. And the deal was that I'm not allowed to change my setup anymore. Not allowed. It's off limits. Can't change my streaming setup anymore. But I don't think that was the actual deal. I think the deal was I couldn't buy any more stuff. Right? Like if I wanted to like move around some monitors and camera and stuff like that, like I think that's still on the table, isn't it? Did anybody there? What were the stipulations of the deal? Can somebody remind me? I think because the conversation kind of went that I like to tinker and I spend a lot of time. It is kind of my hobby to tinker with stuff, but it costs me a lot of time. Every time I change my setup, like look right now, my lights no longer change behind me. There's no can you dig it. No dang it. No, all my sound stuff, it's all gone, wiped out because I made a change and I lost it all. And I have yet to bring it back because that takes time and I would rather make videos and stream. So I haven't got a chance to do all that. So me and Gem were talking and we and she kind of like put a little challenge out there. She was kidding, but I took it to see if I could actually go for a while without changing my setup. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, doesn't it seem like... It seems like this was loaded even though I was over there. Look at how much stuff despawned even though we were far away. That's cool. Alright, I gotta fix this. Beehive. I should grab that. Let me grab that beehive. Oh, I was like, what did I do that for? I was just gonna despawn. I have to get used to my axe being in my one spot. Where'd we see a beehive? Probably way back there because Twitch chat is delayed. If we can grab a beehive, I have Silk Touch. I can use my Silk Touch pick at least, right? Oh, I'm thinking about changing my hotbar. See, you don't let me change my streaming setup anymore, so now I'm just going to change everything else I do. I'm going to change the way I organize my tools on my hotbar. So then there's something new in my life. New is exciting. I must beehive. Oh, beehive. You do sword, axe, pickaxe, shovel. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I have hotkey access to 1 through 3. So I can go, look, left hand off keyboard. 1, 2, 3. It's all on my mouse. Those are the buttons I have on my mouse. So like stuff I use all the time, I want to be able to get to quickly. And I feel like shovel, pick and shovel are kind of like, pick, shovel, and primary weapon are kind of like the deal, you know? So maybe I need to organize my hotbar more like that. My building tools, and then, oh, mob! And then like, oh, I really gotta fight that mob. Switch to my bow. That's probably the better way to do it. But here I am. 12 years. 13 years of playing Minecraft a certain way. Hey, I switched to uninverted mouse though. Have you guys even noticed? Chat, is there times when you're like, yeah, his movement has gone really downhill. The way he looks around. And Skiz all the time, I noticed in Skiz's videos, he does this now. What's up, everybody? I mean, oh, sorry. What's up, everybody? I noticed that he's doing a lot of that. Because he gets it backwards. I don't feel like I've had too much issue. I feel like I've adjusted quite well to it. After this long of playing, it's still not, I wouldn't say it's in my muscle memory just yet. Like I still have to use a little bit of extra brain power to remember every time I move, which is a lot actually. There it is. We'll go get that. But Why did I switch? That's a good question. Well, we kept running into games that wouldn't let us invert the mouse. And so that's part of it. You know, the more games we play and stream and stuff, and the more times it became a problem, where Skiz and I were the outcasts with the inverted mouse, and it wouldn't let us do what we wanted to do. Do you think there's bees in here? No honey. How do we find out if there's bees in here? Just take it? There's no bees. Where bees? Where you be? All right, I'm mad at myself about that one. Oh, Mini HUD can do that. Oh, right. I forgot Mini HUD can do that. All right, let's take a look. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, that was nice. How fast I was able to switch there. That's kind of nice. Oh, the bees drown in water if there's water nearby. That's sad. Poor guys. Drowning is one of my fears. I feel like drowning would be like drowning and getting burnt like to death. Those are my fears. Worst way to die. So that makes me sad if they drown. That's too bad. What do I think about the new copper stuff? I tweeted about it. I'm very excited. You know what? It's a little bittersweet though, because here's the thing. I'm very excited about the copper golems and they can organize your chest and stuff. That is awesome. I'm very excited. However, it does probably mean my sorting system is not going to be the way anymore. I think. I haven't really looked into it and how well they can sort your stuff, if you're still going to need redstone sorting systems or not. Because it literally just got announced yesterday and I haven't done any testing or anything. But it could be the death of my sorting system. Which is sad, because it's like that's been my thing, you know? That's been my thing. I'm the guy, you know, and that's been kind of cool. And that could be gone. So we'll see. As much as I don't want that to go away, because, you know, obviously people still watch the video and stuff, which is good for me from a revenue standpoint and everything. And clout, you know, who needs money when you have clout? That, you know, that'd be sad to see that die off, but hey, I'm surprised it's lasted this long, to be honest. I figured, as much as they always change redstone and how things work in the game, that my sorting system was not gonna last long, and it's lasted 12 years. Actually, when did that video come out? Can somebody real quick find my sorting system original video and see when I released that? Maybe it's not 12. Maybe it's 10 years old. And it works in Bedrock too. Yeah, for a while it had a bug where every once in a while items would skip through the hoppers, and then they fixed that in Bedrock, and now it works perfectly fine in Bedrock, which is awesome. Yeah, it's something I've been very proud of course. So if it's seen its last day, because there's a new way. October 2014. Thank you guys. Hit the like button while you're there. Subscribe. Yeah, that's crazy. So it's over 10 years old. Question, Minecraft smarty pants, who keep stuff in your brains better than I do. Fortune on axe. More saplings or myth? If I do this, more saplings or myth? Uh-oh, we have disagreement in chat even. More. It does give more. But you can put fortune on a hoe and it'd be much faster. True, but then I gotta carry a hoe around. There's always a give and take, right? There's always a give and take. Do I really want to carry a hoe around? Not really. There's a good argument to be had that you should actually put Silk Touch on your axe. So when you're chopping down trees, you can kind of passively collect leaves, and they leaf form. There's a good argument to be had for that. But then if you want leaves, like if you just want leaves, just get shears, right? Fortune hoe if you want saplings. Shears if you want leaves. That's proper, but that's a lot of stuff to carry. Silk touch hoe? Better than shears? I guess it would last longer, wouldn't it? Take a picture, it'll last longer. Wait, less sound? What? No, there's sound. Silk touch axe for melons, bookshelves. Efficiency 5 diamond hoe. Much better than shears. True. True. Might be good to get some of those tools together. All right, guys. Farm number 1. We're going to make farm right now, okay? We're going to do it on the backside of this mountain because it's the backside and nobody looks at the backside and we want to hide it because farms aren't going to look that great. I mean, we could spend time making them look great over time because, you know, it's a forever world and we're going to spend a long time in here. So maybe over time we make them look good, but at first it's not going to look so good. So I don't want to be staring at ugly farms for a while. So instead, we'll tuck it in behind this mountain. We'll come back here when we need to use farms. And it's fairly flat. We might have to do some terraforming. But the first thing I want to do is get bamboo going because I need wood. I want free wood, and I don't like chopping trees down. I want to use the wood to make chests, to make storage, so we can stay organized. Because not being organized takes up way too much time. And that's a clip that's going to go in the video. You're welcome. Thanks, guys. If I remember to find that clip, I used to have a thing where I could mark... Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got to do a YouTube thing. Watch my back. I'm not in the game for a second. Watch my back. Don't let anybody creep up on me. There's a way. There's a button I could press in OBS. It does markers. Hold on. I put a hotkey on it at some point. I'm going to find it. Where did I put the hotkey? I think I assigned it to my foot pedal. But I got to find it. Stop it. You guys are worst. Such trolls. That's not it. Nope, not it. F17. What a weird choice, huh? F17. It's the... We have a friend! Hello! I don't have emeralds on me, but... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your dance party. Are you selling anything that's worth my while? Not really. Brown dye, don't need it? Alright. You can go. You can go. You're not very helpful. I mean, leads are easy to craft now. I don't need your leads. Okay, hang out. You can hang out. You're fine. You're fine. What do you think about... Here, wait. If you're going to be hanging around, here's an axe. Cut down some trees. Cut down some trees right here. Please, I need a little help. Worthless. Absolutely worthless. You guys... Dispose of them, that's free leads. Leads are literally just string now. They're just string. I wasn't done. I gotta try something, guys. I need to hit F17. Okay? You know how hard it is to hit F17? Go ahead. Everybody hit F17 on their computer right now. Did you do it? How'd it go? Did it go well? Okay, I'm about to do it. F17. Bang. All right. I did it. That was not easy. Yeah, I had to make a Stream Deck button and assign a special function key. Just hit F12 and F5 at the same time. That work? I guess that works. All right. Help me plan this a little bit, chat. Bamboo. We want to make bamboo farm back here. I don't really feel like carving down this mountain right now, so I just kind of want to put it in this flat area here. We'll put down some blocks. Now, a couple options we could do. We could do just like piston over top of each bamboo. Why is my forehead so shiny? I don't know, probably the lights. I took a shower. I don't have any forehead grease or anything. Just my lights are bright. I put special shiner on my forehead so that it glares for you guys. That's why. I don't wear makeup. Flying machine? Flying machine. Some low moving flying machine. I know what you're talking about, X3. I don't have to worry too much. It's that bright mind of mine shining through. Thank you. Have I ever wore eyeliner? No. Yeah, flying machine's probably the way to go, right? Each harvest could do a whole bunch, and we have room for it. I'd also like to do cactus, sugarcane. I'd like to do sugarcane back here as well. So we're gonna need some blocks. We do need dirt though, so maybe I will carve down this mountain just a little bit because we need the dirt for it. I quickly changed my mind on that whole idea, didn't I? Okay, so we'll carve down this mountain a little bit just because I want to take this dirt, put it down there, fill in some of the water, and then we're going to make a big old bamboo farm. Big old bamboo farm. We'll do the flying machine. That's why I was collecting slime blocks. Slime blocks? That's why I needed slime earlier. Perfect. Moss farm to make bone meal to make bamboo. Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways that I could use bone meal. I just feel like in cases like bamboo, it grows so fast that it's kind of a waste to use bone meal for bamboo. There's other things I would rather use my bone meal for, but that is a way. Yeah, that's a good way. But I just want to save my bone meal for other stuff. Always break flying machines with chunk loading. Yeah, well, we'll put in chunk loaders if we have to, but these should be loaded. And I think what I'll do is I will have an AFK. What I want to do is have a special spot in the world nearby here that's my quote-unquote AFK spot. In this spot, all my farms work, and in that spot, I tell the farms, I'm here and loading your chunks, and you may run. And so that spot will have a pressure plate or whatever that allows the flying machines and things to run that would typically break if I was to unload. Now, if I, crashed, if my computer crashed or something, that's a different story. Not much you can do about that. It's kind of the same as it being on a server and you have like an internet outage. That stuff's going to happen. In this case, they're just flying machines. They're pretty easy to fix. I can also put in chunk loaders if I needed to, yeah. Chunk loaders. Basically, mechanisms you can put in your world that will keep chunks active. Because outside of like your simulation distance, render distance and stuff, like way off in the distance, those blocks right now don't really exist as far as the game is concerned. But there are techniques you can do, such as like putting things through portals and then spitting them back that will load chunks. Ender pearl stasis chambers is now the new hotness with chunk loading, apparently. Which is fine, because I'm in solo world. Is my shovel not that good? Oh. Why don't I have efficiency 5 on my shovel, chat? What happened there? I was so focused on my fortune pickaxe, I forgot all about my shovel, and this is taking forever, and I don't like that. I don't like it when things take forever. Ain't nobody got time for this. Get rid of course dirt, I don't want it. It's sweating me. I know we're working way too hard here. All right. Let's go. We can't even carry this stuff. Let's go. Go down here, fill in a little bit of land. This could be a good time lapse, actually. I am doing time lapses and stuff still. I'm not playing like super old school, you know. Super old school would be like, I'm going to log in, play 30 minutes, record it raw, no cuts, and you get it. That's what you get. I'm not going back in time that far. In fact, like if you saw the timeline of these videos, you would be shocked at how many cuts there are. Because I get a lot of the comments so far on this series, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That people are like, you know, oh, this is great. Nice relaxed style that you have going on. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. That means I nailed it, because if you're feeling a relaxed vibe from the series, then you're not feeling the fact that there is an incredible amount of cuts. An incredible amount of cuts. And that means I'm actually cutting it in a way that's not jarring. You don't even notice it happening, which is awesome. Because honestly, when I'm recording these episodes, my brain can't keep up with my mouth. And so a lot of times I'll be in the middle of a sentence and then just like have to stop and think for a second about what I was even on about. And those get cut. Those couple seconds of me just being like, wait, where was I going with this? I cut. And if you really pay attention, you'll find the cuts. If you really pay attention, because you'll see just a little jump. But yeah, you would think I would be better after all these years of being a YouTuber. I'd be better at being able to just keep a consistent dialogue going without pausing. You would think by now I would probably have my filler words taken care of. There's so many ums still in my delivery. It's tough. Yeah, we do have a wandering trader. We checked on him. He's not got anything good. I mean, literally, don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. I wish I did. I wish I had a reason to trade with him. Because content. But yeah, I remember when I first started, like the Let's Play vibe. It was literally like, I'm gonna log into my world, play for 30 minutes straight, and that's what you get. That's the video. Times have changed just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going back that far in time. I still think that's a little too much. That would be bored. I would be bored by that. I end up watching these videos like 3 times. So I don't want to be bored by my own video. Can I sleep? I feel like I need a clock. I need to start being like B-dubs and carry around a clock. For some reason I thought I would not enjoy Redstone to Riches. Starting to grow on you. Awesome. Good. Good. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. I knew that. I knew when I decided to do this that it was not going to be for everybody. Because it's not the way in YouTube world right now. I'm basically doing an old school Minecraft Let's Play. And, you know, the Let's Play scene evolved, and it evolved for a reason, you know? Like, we can't ignore the fact it's evolved for a reason. Like, there's way more going on with these 1,000 days in Minecraft and stuff. You know, you get way more, like I said before, dopamine hits and stuff constantly with those videos. It's just, I'm really hoping that there's still room for something like this. Something more casual. Play along with me. Enjoy the journey. Stop and smell the roses, you know? Having a constant feed of dopamine, it can't be good for humanity. Can't be. I think we should learn to be able to relax a little bit. So, and I miss it. This was the style I like doing, and I feel comfortable doing. And I'm in my happy place when I'm just able to grind away in Minecraft. Next step is full LPs on shorts. Yeah. Hey, they've already raised the limit of shorts to 3 minutes, right? So it's already happening. They're already expanding it. Why do I keep hanging on to these orchids like they're the most important thing in my life? Why? I could just bone meal the ground and get more. Orchids are like the best flower. The blue orchids are the best. They're amazing. I love them. They're just gonna make vertical long videos. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about this. I'm gonna ditch the eggs, I think. No, the saplings. Twitch announced that they are gonna make it so if you turn your phone, like if you're watching the stream on your phone and you turn it vertical right now, it'll just make the full screen smaller and put chat under it or something like that, right? They're gonna make it so that if you do that, it would actually go into a vertical, like short form resolution automatically. But streamers also need to stream vertical so that it knows like how to play stuff or whatever. So yeah, it'll probably be toggleable. I can't imagine they'd force that on people, although it is Twitch. Twitch does make interesting decisions sometimes. So, but yeah, basically they're asking the streamers, like, once this happens, if we would stream both this regular, what is it? 1920 by 1080. Which direction does that go? 1920, 1080. Yeah. And then also stream with it flipped vertical, 16 by 9 ratio, and then versus 9 by 16. Yeah, exactly. So right now we're 16 by 9. I would also need to stream in a 9 by 16, and then that would mean I change. How is it not nighttime? That would also mean that I need to change what I'm sending to Twitch, so that I'm sending them both vertical and the horizontal resolutions, so that it knows how to do that. Because I don't think it's going to have AI that automatically like finds my webcam and puts my webcam at the very top and then my gameplay under my webcam like you see in shorts. Like if you watch any of the TikToks or shorts that I've been doing over the past couple months now. And by me, I mean my daughter's doing all the editing for them. She's done an amazing job. By the way, we could use help, guys, on the shorts. If you guys want to help me, I would love it if you did. What we're struggling with right now is understanding what clips are good. Okay? So like when a stream gets over, my daughter will say something like, "Hey, did you have any good moments that got clipped or whatever that we could make a short out of?" And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't remember anything funny happening or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I can't really think of anything. But if you guys are like, you know, hey, that was a really funny moment, that would make for a good short on TikTok or YouTube. You guys could clip stuff. You have the power, right? You could clip it, or you could even just say right there. There you go. That'd make a good short. Even just saying that. You don't even have to go through the struggle of clipping it yourself, because we'll find it. We'll dig it out. I'll take note of it or whatever. But I need you guys to point out the. I'm not good at. I'm busy. I'm doing my gaming. I'm doing my talking to you guys, and I'm not thinking about that. And so then it's not happening. I just can't think of any good moments. So if you guys are like, that was a good moment, that would make a good short, please either clip it and then say something, or just say something, and then that way we make some more shorts. That'd be good. That'd be good. Shorts are good. I mean, I just complained about the dopamine TikTok and all that stuff, but honestly, like, it's marketing. That's all it is. Shorts are, you know, if people see these funny moments from streams and stuff, then hopefully they're like, man, they must have some fire streams. I want to be part of that. And then they'll come and they'll hang out. And that's what I'd like to have. Growing community. That's what would keep me afloat. But I need your help, because yeah, I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at understanding what's funny, I guess. Was there any moments in Peak yesterday? Anybody that watched Peak? Was there any moments in Peak that you can think of that you're like, that was a fire moment? That was awesome. Right? I got done with the stream and I couldn't think of a single one. I couldn't think of a single one. Me tumbling down the mountain for 10 seconds while Scar was watching. Would I post reels? That's Instagram, right? I have no idea what to do with my Instagram account, to be honest. I have no idea what to do. When the bridge broke. See, I don't even remember. I don't even remember. When did that happen? The trumpet was funny when I kept going up to everybody and making it seem like they were farting. Was that a little too crass? A little too childlike? Guys, the other weird part of this, there are clips. Hold on. I'm choking. I don't know what that was. Got a little protein powder in my throat or something from my coffee. Anyway, there are clips that I think are funny, but I don't really want to send to my daughter to edit. Cause it's a little weird. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm like being a little, you know, PG-13 plus Pixar humor. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. I get a little after dark sometimes, and I don't want to send that to my daughter. That's weird. That's weird. You know? So, there's that too that I keep in mind. Hey, edit me making fart noises out of Scar's butt. Yeah. Yeah, it's no. It's a little weird. My daughter is 19. So, it's not like she's too young for it or anything. It's just she's my daughter. You know? I know she can handle it, but also like I'm still her dad, you know. I mean, she gotta cringe at most of the things I do, cause I'm her dad. I'm an old dude, you know. Some people thought it would be kind of weird for her to edit the quiet games when me and Jem were playing. I saw a comment like, imagine being Impulse's daughter and having to edit this. I saw that comment. And I was like, yeah, I guess I see your point. It is a little weird. Your son's 20 and you're full on no filter now? Yeah, I have less of a filter, I suppose, as they get older. I still have a 13-year-old in the house. And so even 13, I feel like I don't really need much filter with. 13 is, you know, she's heard most things by now. But I don't know. I just don't. I try to stay family friendly with my content and my actual IRL. Unless I'm hanging out with the boys, you know. And by the boys, I'm including way more than just boys, but you know, when you're around that group of friends that you're all comfortable being vulgar around each other, things are different, but yeah. For the most part, I'm not a big swearer that much. Is this big enough yet? See, we start talking about non-PG stuff, and my brain's like, why would you set something up right now? Not big enough. Not big enough. I know, chat. I was like, stop. I tried to keep this stream PG. Let's cut this through. I'm thinking if we have a flying machine, we don't need it that wide. We'll go this way with it. So let's cut through this. The llama is having a good time. They were having a good time. Good old time. Scarlet. You're amazing. Thank you, Scarlet. Astraeus. Did I get that right? Gifted 5 subs. Appreciate you. We're gonna have a bamboo farm and then a sugarcane next to it. That's what we're doing. I know. Should I have just enchanted this shovel, guys? Is it too late? What's the there's a term for that. When you do something for so long and it's like, oh, I can't turn back now. We've put too much into it. Sunken cost fallacy. Thank you. Yeah, that's where we're at now. We have sunken cost fallacy. That's what we have. I'm so far in that the idea of going back and enchanting now feels fruitless when we only have this much to go. We're too far. We're too deep in. Yeah. To the point to where I'm like, I don't know what would be faster. If I went back or if I didn't go back. So let me keep the dirt on me. Oh, and we should torch this place too. There we go. That's better. That's better. Inventory management. No regrets. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. Then we plant all the bamboo. And then we need to get slimes. I don't think I have. It's going to be a very small flying machine. Oh, and of course, I need to be able to go underneath it to collect. We're building like a platform for it, but we need to send mine carts underneath it to collect the bamboo, right? There is some sort of flying machine that carries its own hopper mine carts. I've seen like Ilmango do. I don't know if I want to do that though. Use allays to collect the bamboo. How far of a range will allays do? You know, I haven't had the best of experiences with allays. Yeah, I made that farm using pumpkins. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that was part of the industrial district in season 9, wasn't it? I did. And I think I remember like it getting some problems from time to time where the minecarts would get dislodged from, there was like an iron bar that was supposed to be holding them into place and they would get dislodged every once in a while. LA's are about a 32 block range. Lycan in the house reminded me that it is going to be time to stand up. Already. How are we an hour into the stream, guys? I feel like we just started. Yeah, so we're going to send a flying machine to break the bamboo, but then the bamboo is just going to be sitting on the ground and we need to collect it. But the other thing is with bamboo, because it has its own hitbox, the bamboo can be sitting on top of the bamboo that's left when you break it. And so it would be nice to collect that too, but honestly, we're going to have so much bamboo, it's not going to matter. A little bit of loss is I'm okay with. That became a big Minecraft trend for a while too, to where it was like everything had to be max efficiency and lossless. And I feel like things started to get boring when it came to the world of automation. When that became the meta. Because then it was literally like only one could win. Only one design could win. You know? And it was like always Ilmango's because Ilmango was a genius. You know? And that was it. And if it was like, if you didn't build Ilmango's way, you were stupid. Because that's not the most efficient lossless way. And then that was boring because then I was like, oh, okay, if I don't do it just this way, then everybody's gonna just get on my case about it. Yeah. So then you like come up with your own idea and you try to make it fun and unique, and then people still say the same thing. That wasn't a good time. That's why I kind of wanted to like not even look into my own not look into designs that exist. I want to like figure them out on my own on the fly. You know what I mean? Because I have fun designing, even if they aren't the best. And we could do that in this world. And I don't want to be creative at all in this world. Sunny J, thanks for the 100 bits. All right, let's stand up. I know, there's no pleasing people. That's the bottom line. When you're a people pleaser and you're in this world where there's like so many people judging everything you do, you can't have thin skin. You can't be a people pleaser almost, because you can't please everybody. All right, let's stand up. Woo, that felt good. All right, Judgy McJudgerson. Best character ever. Judgy McJudgerson. Oh my gosh, my legs hurt so bad. Ah, they're sore. My legs are so sore. I quit in the middle of my workout yesterday. I quit. I can't forgive myself. I gave up. I was doing a new program on my tonal, my workout machine, and I thought I was ready to handle advanced. I was 20 minutes into the workout. I was feeling nauseous. Like I was gonna throw up. And I realized I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the advanced program. It was a lot. I had lifted in like the first 25 minutes of this workout. I had already lifted almost 10,000 pounds with my legs. And I was dying. I was like, I can't do it. It's too much. I'm not ready for this. All the self-doubt came in. Thinking about whether or not I had enough protein the day before. Maybe that's why all the excuses came in. And I realized if I kept pushing myself to finish that workout, I probably would have gotten sick and like not been able to get anything done all day long. And I thought the best idea at that point would just be to quit. And I don't like quitting. But I did. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. If I can't handle that program, I might have to find a new one. But yeah, my legs are sore from that. From half of a workout. Can you imagine if I went through with the whole thing? I'm so sore. Oh. All right, this should be big enough for a bamboo farm, I think. Now, I mean, if we just do the one flying machine, we're not really talking that much width anyway, that it needs to go down and back. Bamboo grows super quick, so we don't have to go crazy with it, especially in a world where we're going to spend some time AFKing. So yeah, let's not go overboard. This will be where the rails go. I'm going to need some gold and stuff, because we got to collect the bamboo underneath. All right, we got to find some gold. Does that mean we're going back to the nether? How do we get gold, chat? What do you think? Gold for powered rails. We need it. Do we go to the nether and just mine it out of the walls? Nether trip? Okay. You guys just want me to die. You just want me to die. I see you. I see you, chat. Bastion rating? No. I did say I kind of want to get the monkey off my back about the dying thing. All right, let's see if we can... Aw, your llama's stuck. Is this super fast build mode? It is, isn't it? Die in very epic fashion, and then all will be forgiven. Make a gold farm. Just switch gears right now and go make a gold farm. Yeah, remember that bamboo farm we were supposed to make? Change our mind. Gold farm first. Typical Minecraft. Nah, we'll be okay. We just need a few powered rails. Hey, what's up, Evil? Did you get gifted a sub? No, Forex, thank you so much for the amazing 1,000 bits. I'm not sure I got a chance to thank you earlier. Thank you for that. Jonas DK with the amazing 500 bits. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Sunagara, is that Is that where? Oh, I gifted out stuff. Nice. Hey, Real. How you doing? Whoa. See, sword would be nice right here, right? They're little. They cut through this like butter. Look, why are we building a big bamboo farm, guys? Isn't this enough right here? Nah, we need all the wood. What if I want to make an 1800 chest storage system? I looked it up and that's what they said, how many items are in this video game. That's what the thing said that I read. It said there's like 1800 items in Minecraft now to sort. Wait, some of those are going to be non-stackable. Okay, that's overkill, isn't it? I want a chest for everything. I want everything to have its own chest. Is that crazy? It's crazy, isn't it? Is it crazy? It's crazy. Is that a bad idea? Oh. There we go. I'm gonna bring fire resist just in case. Just in case. Shield. Started off in this world. I don't need no stinking shield. I'm a professional Minecrafter, huh? Dip into the nether for 2 seconds. I'm like, give me a shield! I need a shield! Oh, man. I should get a nether portal closer to home, too. Probably be a good idea. I have a shield somewhere. I don't know where. Got the noob juice. Got the ender pearl. Got the shield. Man, I'm afraid to die. I don't want to be afraid to die in this world. Is it? Sam, thank you for the can you dig it? Sam has spilled the beans, Lycan. So you're gonna blame Sam for this if it's something you didn't want to be public knowledge. But it is Lycan's birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lycan. Everybody wish Lycan happy birthday. Now we're embarrassing her. Happy birthday. Birthday, yo. Where am I? I don't know where I went. I was too enthralled. Lycan Child's birthday. Amazing. Yeah. Okay, you're laughing about it. Good. Never know. You never know. Can I tell you guys a secret about Tango? Now Tango can hate me. Tango's birthday happened when we were in Seattle. He didn't want people to know. I don't think, because he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. He was hoping. I think he was hoping the day would go by with nobody knowing. And I knew. Because I get up in the morning and I read Reddit and stuff. And I saw on Reddit, people know Tango's birthday. They're wishing him happy birthday on Reddit. And I'm like, oh, what do you know? It's Tango's birthday. And I'm up early, you know, out there, outside, enjoying the morning quiet and everything. And then usually Jem was the second one up. And Jem would come and hang out with me in the morning. We'd have coffee together and stuff. And so she comes out. She's second one awake after me. And she comes out. And I just show her my phone, and it's the Reddit post of Tango's birthday. And she's all, oh, yeah, we got to do something. And she's like, okay. And so Jem starts cooking, right? And she's like, okay, we're going to say that we need to go to the store because we're running out of eggs or something, right? They came up with she came up with some reason to go to the store, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to go to the store and we're actually going to get Tango a cake. And so plan flawless. They pull it off. Go to the store, get Tango a cake, and then come back and we have dinner and stuff. And then after dinner, we're all just kind of hanging out, chatting around in the living room or whatever. And they bring out the cake and you know, lit candles and happy birthday yo-yos and everything. It was great. And Tango's just like, I mean, it was a big smile on his face, but he was also like, dang it, I thought I got away with this, like not getting caught type thing. It was so good. Yeah, it was great. It was a great moment. Even if Tango pretended he didn't want it. All right, gold. Gold. Best way to get gold, guys. What do we do? What do we do? Obviously, I can just cut through stuff and hope we can find gold that way. Warped forest was safer. I need to put these on. Thank you. I left a little quartz in the wall. I suppose if I just come through... Okay. Hi, guys. We cool? We're cool. Everybody cool, man? Everybody cool, man. Aha. Now, they're going to get mad if I get this gold, though. Right? All those guys get mad if I try to get this gold? Why is the nether so dark? Does the nether feel darker than usual? Yeah, they're gonna get all mad. I could block it off, right? Actually, I meant to just put that back in my inventory. Let me just grab some blocks here. I thought we had warped forest off this way. There's more crimson. Oh man. All right. I could block it off so they can't get to me. That's a way. Right? Let me dig around it. I'll make a little... Oh! Why'd they do that to me, man? He did that to me. Oh, gosh. That happened to me when I was recording the other day. You saw that in the video, right? That I was just attacking a piglin. Everything was fine. And the next thing you know, they like jump in front of me. Rude. So rude. This is a good little chunk of gold right here. All right, well. There's just, you know, I normally wouldn't I wouldn't be too worried about it. But there's just there's a lot of them here. There's just a lot of them here. So I'm kind of like, oh, what do I do about that? We wall them out. He's like, nah, bro. I know what you're doing. I'm coming in. And then it's like, okay, who's going to come down and fall on my head as well? I don't think they would even kill me. I think I'd be able to handle them just fine. But like, look at that. My little wall here. He's just like, yeah, I'll just climb on top of that. Smart. Here. We'll make a nice gap. That'll work, right? That'll work. You guys stay down in there. I don't know if this will work. No, look. He just came. How did he get up here? Hold on. How did you get up here, bro? How did he just get up here? From where did you come from? That was weird. This is way too much work just to get gold. Like, I feel like I'm being an absolute wuss. Why am I being such a wuss about this? Are all those guys going to come in here? Because I don't think I can handle that many. Here, let's try it. We can dig into the wall. And run. See? So let's block that off. Okay. Yeah, you go that way. And I'll block you off there. And then I'll block myself off in here if I have to. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. I think I will silk touch this and smelt it. I think that is the better way to go. Here we go. Okay. Also, maybe put boat down. Come on in, if you can. Can they come in? Okay. I think we're okay. My game sounds are down a little bit. Are you guys angry? You seem angry. They're very angry. All that for 9. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Where's he shooting from? It's not hardcore, I know, but I still am very much like I would rather not die in this world. All right, I'm just gonna find a better way. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this one. Maybe. Wait, he's not mad? How is he not mad? How is that one not mad at me? Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Oh. All right. We'll go this other way. He didn't see it. They don't aggro chain. They have to visually see it. All right, I'm gonna go this way. There's better ways to do this. Oh, did I just go the wrong direction, maybe? I think I just went the wrong direction. Let's see. Yeah. This is the way. This is the way. We don't have to deal with as many that way. Yeah, I just went the wrong direction when we came in. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see there's like nobody around. So we can get away with it. Cool. Cool. Need the gold. Actually would love to find a way down to this warped forest. Oh! Scary. It's so scary. I'm gonna lose my way out. I need to mark this with wood in the nether. Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. There, I should be able to find that. I hope. Let's see if we can get down here. Be a little more nether exploring since I chickened out the other day. Yeah, we need compasses. I do have torches. I'll put a torch on that. That's a good idea. I need all this on my hotbar. It's that way. Up. Up there. All right, let's try to keep cutting down at this angle here. See if we can get down. Okay, I think we're getting close to being able to at least get to these treetops. At least in here, all we really have to worry about is Enderman, right? I love the sound of Shroomlights when they do that. Curl down and stare back up. Yeah. That's the way. I lose an ender pearl doing that, though. I know, and we're bartering, though. Bartering's for ender pearls. It's been a good way to get some. Oh my gosh. This place is crazy. At least we're going through here, though. I'll do a little scumpus here. Let me do one more. Bop, bop. We know we gotta go up that way. And then fill that in. Oh my gosh. Hey, open nether. Finally. Finally. Haven't really got a good chance to get out and see what's out and about here. Cool. We could find something good. Take that. Take a little bit of this. Thank you. Interesting. What do we got? I could really use a fortress because I want blaze rods. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Another reason I have a hoe. I know. I just don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like the idea that I have to carry around a hoe. I don't know that the bronze armor and the copper armor and tools was really super necessary. I really like the copper golem, but yeah, I don't know that the copper tools was that necessary. I don't see people really leveraging them. Kind of feel the same way when they started making the hoe something that they thought you'd want to like carry around more. I'm like, no, there's enough things. There's enough things that we have to carry. What's that? Basalt? Basalt Delta, maybe? It's kind of scary. Terrain is terrible. This terrain is absolutely terrible. Let's cut through. You always carry a hoe around now? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's a lot of uses for it. Makes sense. Most people don't make iron farms on day one. Hi, friend. Have you come to make me accidentally hit you so you can get mad at me and alert all the authorities? I don't know why I'm making a 2x2. Extra space, I suppose. Just wearing out my amazing pickaxe. Ooh. Okay, new biome that we haven't been to. Basalt Delta. Nice. Let's see if we can work our way over there. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Don't push. Don't push. Okay? Be cool, man. Just be cool. Let's see if we can work our way over there. I'll go at an angle. Okay, let me out again. Should I step down, maybe? Seemed like we needed to kind of step down. Open up. Make me want to use my free cam. To the left? Okay, I'm just going to staircase down until we hit something. Don't be mad, bro. I found gold and I'm going to take it. Oh, gosh. No! No! Dude. Come on. Almost lost my precious gold. Oh. That was close. I can't believe how close that was. Here we go. Opened up. Nice. And more gold. Thank you. That's what we came for. How much gold do we need? All right. I got to put... We have to be able to find this. Our way out. The nether seems darker. Is it just me, guys? I feel like the nether's like... so much darker? What's my brightness at? Bright. What am I supposed to do? Is it the fog stuff? Or did they make a change? Is it the fog? It's the fog. I'll tell it to fog off. Super PG. Send that one to my 19-year-old daughter. Oh. Oh, man. Such a dad joke. I know. Do you expect anything less? Anybody around? I'll fight them if they come. Come at me, bros. I need this gold. I mean, Basalt Delta's not really super intriguing. Oh, magma. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to die to magma, I suppose. All right, we got to go that way. I mean, we will go towards the magma because we're smart like that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, it's coming at me, isn't it? Should I go up there and kill the magma? Do I need to kill magma? Look, that thing could just come down here and knock me off into a pit. We've got 29 gold. I kind of do want to fight this guy, but I don't know why. All right, let's see if we can get his attention. Do I need to go up there? Cherry pie, being amazing. 10 gifted. Thank you. Holy smokes. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, wow. If you guys get gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Cherry pie, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, looting would be nice right here, wouldn't it? Yeah, I did this in the Life series and I lived. It's not saying much. It's kind of a lot. Okay, that one is giving up on me. Okay, you get wrecked. You get wrecked. And, yep, stay back. I don't really want the goodies to go in the lava, though. So I do need to pull back just a little bit. These small guys don't scare me. Yeah, looting, looting, looting. Let's get some looting going. I think we should spend a little bit of time on a sword. In these instances, I can just keep it buried in my inventory and do a quick swap when I know I need to get goodies. Because we're not getting anything from these. We got literally nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing, right? No magma, nothing. That was a huge waste. Come on, man. Man. Yeah, bummer. There was that other one I could fight. Let's go up here a little bit. Maybe if we can get on flat ground. Just try to help me remember which way we have to go. I'll do one of these. Scumpus's, guys. Skiz's invention that will never get replaced by copper golems. Oh, maybe they will. You're replaced by something. What the heck? Just heard random fire. Kind of looking for some open gold up here. I wouldn't mind. Glowstone, I don't care much about. We can trade for it. Those guys won't care if I do the gold. I mean, honestly, Nether Waste is the place to get gold, isn't it? Because these guys don't care if we harvest gold. Magma's not very troublesome. That's still a thing. Troublesome after all these years. That's funny. I'm not seeing any free gold. There we go. Nice. I do need to pop one of those. Let's grab it. Let's grab this gold. This is one heck of a side mission. One heck of a side quest. Here's some. At least I have you guys here with me. The only issue with you guys being here with me is I know that you're all secretly hoping I die. Actually, you're not even secret about it. You're just straight up hoping I will die. So, yeah. Thanks. A guest? You know, instead of bartering, I could have just killed 8 ghats, right? And put it around soul sand. You guys are like, we're not being that secretive about it. We just straight up want you to die, bro. For the content. For the content. All right, I'm not seeing much more. All right, let's go back down. Do we think... How many powered rails can I make with 37 gold ingots, guys? How many powered rails is that? I feel like it's not enough, but I do want to keep going. If we get to the end of this stream and I don't have... I can make 36 rails. Let's see, we need probably 9 per lane. So we can make 4 lanes. That's not a lot. It's something though. I feel like we're gonna need 9 gold rails per lane. 3 in the beginning, 3 in the end, and then 3 in the middle. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I could be wrong. We'll try it. We'll try it at least to get started. How did I get up here? I could take these magma blocks, although there's plenty of those in my world. Bottom of the ocean and stuff. Whoa, that was weird. There's gold up there, but I don't really want to climb to the ceiling to get it. All right. So we found basalt. Still no fortress. There is another direction I haven't gone yet in the nether that maybe we could cut through and check out. The fortress would be great. The hermit challenges, where Troublesome is from. Yeah, Green, I remember I was working in my industrial district in season 9. And, right? And Green kept coming over and he kept using the word Troublesome. And of course, it made 0 sense. And I'm like, why does he keep using this word? I was so confused. And it turns out that it was just part of a challenge thing. All right, there's gold on the ceiling over there too. Getting past all that lava though, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Let's go over there. Let's go over there. Wasn't sure how far down that was. Here. We'll cut this off. Maybe. Maybe. Let's redivert lava willy-nilly. That's a smart idea. Thought that was season 10? Nah, I'm pretty sure that was season 9. Pretty sure. Right, chat? Season 9. I remember I was like working in my industrial district. I'm pretty sure. Ah, I said I didn't want to go up on top of stuff. I could climb these vines. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Here's where we die. Gas shoots us off. Did we make anybody mad? Nobody mad? Okay, cool. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. How much longer do I think season 10 will go for? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like we're on the back half, if that's something. I feel like we're on the back half of the season. Judging by, you know, how much people have built and all that. And we've been going for how long? Season's been going for a year and a half almost. So yeah. Yeah, I think we're getting there, I'd say. I think there's still plenty of time for Scar to finish his zoo and for me to finish at least Metro Mayhem and parts of the Cyberpunk City that I wanted to get done for sure. But I don't know. I don't know. Don't have a date for you guys or anything like that. But I do feel like we're on the back half, like it's winding down. Cyroll, thanks for the 100 bits. Are you aware that it was Skiz's birthday recently? Yeah. I got him a present. I bought Skiz the Anxious Generation book. Is this the longest season? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is the longest season. Season 6finity, was it? What was it called? Excuse. Year and a half. It's like average. 9 infinity. Uh-oh. Season 9. How long was season 9? All right, let's get out of here. All right, we collected 42 gold. I think that'll be enough for now, but definitely not enough for the long game. I will add gold farm to my list of to-dos. F17. I'll mark that. I might use that. Season 9 was 656 days, over 2 years long. Wow. How'd we feel about season 9, though? How did you feel about season 9? Too long? Just right? Good season? Not good season? Anybody that's been around since, let's say, season 5. Because I'm sure if we go earlier seasons, we're going to have less and less of you waging in on this. Anyone that's been watching Hermitcraft since season 5 and beyond. Season 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9, and now 10. Sorry. 9 and now 10. Out of all those, what was your favorite season and why? I want to read some of this. What was your favorite season of Hermitcraft and why? What made it your favorite season? I see a lot of 6s, a lot of 7s. I want to see what it was. What was it about those seasons that really made it stand out to you? Really made it special to you? You like decked out in season 9? Season 8 was your first season? Yeah, there's always something about that first season, right? The Civil Wars, you like the Civil Wars? Season 6, very, very fresh vibe to season 6. Grian joined. There was a ton of energy that Grian brought. Because, you know, it was all new to him, and that's new is exciting. And he was bringing in fresh ideas that none of us had ever thought of. And, you know, starting wars and stuff. There was just a lot going on. I could definitely see why season 6 would be a banger. Season 7 seemed like the season where the Hermits were really kind of like ramping up, really showcasing what we could do. Right? The builds were spectacular. We had so many different things going on. The shopping district. There was still that bit of fun with the Mycelium War, right? Mumbo for Mayor was super fun. Start of Decked Out. Tango built the first Decked Out that season. Some really good stuff there. All right, let's smelt this out. We'll split that up. Season 8 was the beginning of voice chat. So that one's significant for sure. Voice chat absolutely changed the game. Am I just using wood? Am I using wood? Why don't I have coal? Ugh. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I just cut down a bunch of trees, so I don't mind. Although I don't have that much. Here, we'll kind of like, we'll do that thing. We'll make some coal real quick. I want to read some more of what you guys are saying. Season 10's been your favorite because Skiz joined? Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Like, Skiz and I, we haven't really done that much together this season, even though we're like neighbors. It doesn't feel like we've done that much. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think I want to do more with Skiz. And I know Skiz and I have been doing stuff for a long time together. And so it felt like I'll maybe give him a chance to like meet the other hermits and stuff. But the fact that my best friend is on the server and we didn't do a lot together doesn't feel right. So I think I want to hang out with Skiz a little bit more next season. Somehow. Come up with ways. And Tango as well. Although Tango might be a little busy next season. Oh, there's coal. Sweet. Tango might be a little busy next season, if what I heard is correct. But yeah, maybe a group base again would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing a group base. I mean, he might be tossing around the idea. I don't want to speak for the guy, but he might be tossing around the idea of, you know, it's Tango. He's going to build something amazing. But I'm sure he'll be, you know, I'd like to hang out with him more, though, for sure. Maybe return of the night streams where we get goofy. Could be a good idea. Joel, thank you so much for the raid. I don't know why the raid siren didn't go off. That's weird. Joel, thank you so much, man. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. I'm cooking some gold. Trying to make some rails. We're building a farm. Yeah, a little after dark coming in. Joel dug in the house with the raid, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're just talking about our favorite seasons of Hermitcraft, and more importantly, you know, saying the number of the season, it's intriguing, but I kind of know where the vibe is there. I like to hear about why, like what was it? Because those are the vibes that I wanna try to recapture. You know, I feel like this season was really great of Hermitcraft. We're not on Hermitcraft right now, by the way. We're on my solo world. Is my solo world preparing for the end of season 10 now? No, I didn't make this world because I felt like season 10 was winding down. I made this world because I wanted to give myself a fresh perspective on playing Minecraft. I'd felt like I got kind of sucked into the algorithm a little too much, and I kind of forgotten what it was that made me love this game, and I wanted a world to experiment with a style of play that I haven't done in a while. I haven't done since, I don't know. Last time I played like this was probably before I was in Hermitcraft. So this gave me a chance to do that. To take things slow, do things my way. I'll do it my way. Come on, I need super smelter. I am thinking about somebody left a comment, and I was already thinking about doing this, but I forgot about my Phineas board. The Phineas machine. Really like the idea of forever worlds in Minecraft. Yeah. Especially with knowledgeable content creators like myself. Thanks, Joel. I appreciate that. You know, been playing for a long time. However, that also leads to a bit of a stigma that I'm going to do everything perfect, like the most efficient way. Because I got a lot of people that are like, man, that really hurt to watch the way you enchanted your tools. You wanted fortune, and you could have switched from your axe to your pickaxe, you know, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, but at the time I didn't care. You know what I mean? So yeah. Wait, I hated the Phineas board? I didn't hate the Phineas board. You know what I didn't like about the Phineas board? Wait, was there a randomness to it? I like the idea of a to-do list because it keeps track of like what I've done and what I feel like I need to do. If I was making it so the Phineas board chose for me, then that's where I went wrong. Yeah, that's where that was the misstep of the Phineas board. So if you guys weren't around, season 7, I made this like redstone lamp board, and I put signs on it, and it had all the things that I wanted to accomplish in the world, all the different farms I wanted to make and things like that. And I called it the Phineas board because if you guys have ever watched Phineas and Ferb, Phineas would always say, "Hey Ferb, what do you want to do today?" And so the concept was that this board, whenever I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do today, the board would basically choose for me. That's right. Now I remember. That's the part I didn't like because that part was out of my control. And they'd be like, "You're going to build a squid farm." And I'm like, I don't want to build a squid farm. All right, well, the board said I have to do it. You know what I mean? And that's where that went wrong. I'm thinking about just simply a to-do board. Not taking out the random part. Just make a to-do board with like, here's a list of all the things we'd like to accomplish in this world, and then we can check them off because I do like that. I do that IRL. I make lists, and I like checking things off as I go. So I feel like that could be a good thing to have. Don't let random choose what you want to do. Because if you don't want to do it, then you feel obligated because that's the system you set up. And then you're doing stuff you don't want to do. And then you're not having fun. And why play a video game if you're not having fun with it? Right? That's my new perspective. There's a better way. Isn't there? Ender pearl over the mountain. That's the better way. For money, sure. But here's the thing, and we were talking about this earlier. Here's the thing. Could force myself to do things because of money, right? because I'm a YouTuber and the algorithm and stuff, and I can make videos that I know will pop off because that's the meta and that's what people want to see these days. But I could like literally not enjoy the process. I think, and that's fine, you know, like do what you got to do, I suppose. But I think if you're doing something that you're not enjoying, you're making content that you didn't enjoy making, I think that spills over into the content. And I think you guys are smarter than we give you credit for. I think as an audience, you guys are way smarter than we ever give you credit for. As good as we think we are at creating this content and editing and building these amazing things that you guys would be in awe of, if we're not enjoying what we're doing, that is felt in the videos. You feel that. You guys can tell. Whether it's just it's a unsaid thing, you know what I mean? Like you just picking up on it subconsciously or what? I feel like you know. I feel like you guys are smart enough, you feel that. You know if somebody's not truly enjoying what they're doing. And that's going to make it so I needed redstone. Shoot. Oh, we're going back. No. I feel like that comes across in the content. And if I'm not enjoying what I'm making, why would I expect you guys to enjoy watching it? Even if I think I'm being like great at hiding the fact that I'm not having a good time, you know? I'm not a professional actor. And even if I did feel like I did a good job hiding it, I'm telling you, you guys, hey buddy, you guys are too smart. You feel it. You know it. I'm trying to go this way. See if it's better. So yeah, I really want to focus on making sure I'm having fun first and foremost. And everything else hopefully will fall into place. And if it doesn't, I'm not super in control of that, I guess. I mean, I could play the game. Right? I could just make what I think is going to pop off. You know, maybe not have fun doing it, but hope you guys don't notice that I'm not having fun. But I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired of that. I want to have fun. And I'm just gonna hope that you guys have fun with me. Okay, that way was better. Going around the mountain that way was much better. Yeah, right. If I'm not having fun, I might as well go back to an office job or whatever, or find a new thing. Yeah, exactly. It gets exhausting doing things you don't want to do. Now, granted, just so you guys know, in case you haven't experienced this yet, in this life, in this world, you will have to do things you don't want to do. That's just life. That's called life. Bring some iron too. I'm gonna need that. Anything else? I got wood over there. I'm not super worried about the wood. I really got something in my throat. Old man Scene, thanks for the can you dig it. Says for the swear jar for hermits after dark. Oh yeah, let's bring all the bamboo as well. I'm gonna plant it. Yeah, you're gonna have to do stuff in this life that you don't want to do, and that's just part of life. You know, that's just part of life. You just gotta kind of learn to accept it to some degree. And if you're in a situation where that's like your job or whatever, then you know, find a way out of it, one way or another. Whether it's changing your perspective, try to change your own mental perspective of the job that you're doing that you're not enjoying. Maybe try to work yourself into a position where that job could change somehow. Whether it's, you know, searching for a new job in your off hours, or, you know, working for a promotion, or whatever it is that you feel like is going to put you in a better place. But, you know, it's a job, and, you know, you probably need to make a living and pay rent and put food on the table and stuff. So a lot of times that is going to lead to a situation where you're not just living your whole life, you know, doing everything you want to do. So sometimes you just got to accept that, you know, and just do everything you can do to get yourself in a better place to where you can, you know, maybe find that job of your dreams that doesn't feel like you're going to work. Because that's the ultimate goal in life, isn't it? To support yourself, your family, and whoever you love. And also do what you love doing. And that's a dream. That's a dream. I'm right now fortunate enough that I'm living that dream. And I'm grateful for it every day. It's also very, very scary that it could end at any time. And the idea of like once you've captured that, losing it, super scary. Super scary. I think about it way too much. But if that happened, and this is where things are changing for me mentally lately, if and when that happens, because it will, that's life, I'll accept it. And I'll go back to maybe working a job that I don't love as much as doing this. And I will do everything I can to find my way back. And if that doesn't happen, then so be it. You know? That's where I'm at. Okay, we have redstone now. We've got gold now. Some sticks. We can finally make some gold rails. Let's do it. All right. This is all we can afford. 42 gold rails. That'll do for now. Gonna need some regular ones as well. That'll do. Could do without the constant rain in this world. Why am I still invisible? I just haven't updated the mod. This skin mod, I think, was causing it, and it has been updated. I just got notice from the developer who made it that they've got it fixed, and I just haven't updated yet. All right. Let's waste some redstone, shall we? Shall we waste some redstone? You guys are like, no! How wide do flying machines go? What's the skin mod? Been looking for something like that? Wait a minute. My game doesn't pause when I... Does it? I didn't know my game paused. I thought I turned that off. Skin shuffle. Here we go. Skin shuffle. An update is available. There we go. So I gotta get the update. See, it's nice. I can switch between my two skins. Either 10 or 12 wide. Game pauses. Welcome to single player. Wait, hold on. Even when I do that? Yeah, if I like just do this and like I'm outside the game now, talking on Discord and stuff, it keeps going, but when I go into my menu, it stops. Interesting. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just go 10. Can we just go 10? You can pause while playing. Seems weird. All right. Yeah, I thought that was going to do that. I hate tracks. I thought that if I'm facing that way, it wouldn't do that anymore. But we'll just add one to the end every single time. Or I could just do the whole line and be done with it. I'll do the whole line. I think what I want to do though is have it stop here, power that, you know what I mean? Like the unloader needs to happen. So we're going to need to put hoppers and stuff underneath this. I got to remember how to do this. It's been a while. Certainly has. Linksy does that sometime to check on a build, just flying and then stopping in midair. You know what Linksy does? I lurk in Linksy's stream. If you guys don't know who Linksy is an amazing Minecraft, amazing streamer. Just seems like such a cool dude. Linksy does this thing where he switches his elytra and his chest plate. So like he doesn't even land. He just comes close to the ground and then he switches and it just lands that way. And like for the longest time, I was like, why does he do that? I kind of didn't understand like why he did that. And then I kind of came to the realization that I may never understand it, but it's cool nonetheless. It's kind of cool. So is there a reason for it? It's just cool. A hardcore thing. How does that make it? Oh, because you're worried about dying, so you want to have your chest plate on at all times. Okay. I guess I get that. Don't you go dying on me. Flip does that too. Yeah, you don't have protection on your wings, so you need a little extra, I guess. Man, I don't like the rain. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure. All right, we'll do it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that doesn't feel very long. I'm probably gonna switch that. I'm gonna go here with these. I'm gonna move those last ones over a little bit. We didn't go far enough. Feels bad, man. Feet on the ground, chest plate on. That's your rule. If you got feet on the ground, chest plate has to go on. Interesting. Oh no. I have enough. Just barely. Scars flying in third person is impresses you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like flying in third person. Especially now. Now that I've switched from inverted. This might actually be okay. It's just going to bug me that it's not perfectly centered. How much is it going to bug me? How much is it going to bug me? I'm going to sit back down, guys. Oh. This is the part where it would have been smart if I like took a break and ran ads and stuff. Yeah, I'm not inverted anymore. I can prove it. Why do I feel like I have to prove it? See? Look! It's off! Stick with the not asymmetrical redstone. Here's what I'll do. Look, if I start it there, then we're good. Right? That's fine. So proud of me. Thanks. I worked so hard for it. And then I could do this side too. I could do the same thing. Where I push it that way. Yeah, this will be big enough farm. This will be big enough farm. There. Now it's kind of centered. See? It's centered with the powered rails. Don't look at me like that. We made it work, okay? How mad will you guys be if I do this? Does that make you mad? Hate that. I hate that. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take him back up. Embrace the false symmetry. Yeah, that's so funny. I said something about like the need for symmetry or whatever, that I have that need. And somebody's like, so does that mean that you don't like false symmetry? You know, being funny. False is great. Of course I like false symmetry. And then we'll just do that. And then I'll just add one every time. And then I'll take them back off at the end, I guess. Is that how that worked? How's that? Will that work? That kind of worked. Oh, I like making farms. I really do. They're fun. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. That's the best part. Just said I don't know what he's doing back there. Still waiting for False on the podcast? Yeah, we'd love to have False on. Just you know. She'd need to be available and willing to come on as well. Pretty much open invitation to all hermits that haven't been on the podcast and would like to be. I'd love to have every single one of them. That's the goal. Oops. What's being built? Working on, this is going to be a bamboo farm, but honestly, it's... Oh, no! I miscalculate? What happened there, chat? Oh, because I added these. Wait. No, we said we'd only be able to do that much, huh? That was not a lot. Dang it. That was not as much as I was hoping for. Do you think we can get away with 2 rails on each? Maybe. What do you think? Should we cut back a little bit and try to go for... Oh, now these are going to be off. Let's try 2. Let's just see what happens. We'll send a cart and just see. I should just do 1 and then send it. Let's cut back on these. Man, it is weird. It is weird needing gold. That's so crazy. All right. Let's put a card on here. This will be fine. It'll be fine. You think even 1 would be fine, huh? Probably right. Make a cart. Send it. I just want to get some bamboo planted. I need to power that. I'll just put a torch next to it. Wow. Go! Oh, sketchy. Dude. Dude. Oh, right. Hopper minecart. Will that make it travel different? Whoa! So buff. I'm so buff. I guess the hopper minecart might travel a little differently. Let's try it. For science! I need to get this bamboo out of my system. That's not you. No, I already had minecart. Silly. All right, let's try it. See if it's different. Oh, yeah, that's cruising. That's cruising. Nice. Okay, that's a big difference. Makes me wonder. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I'm glad we did that science. Oh, that's way better. Oh, it got a little slow, but who cares? As long as it makes it. And most chances it's going to have... In most cases, it's going to have stuff in it as well. Which will make it go even better, faster, stronger, harder. Okay. We have it now. That's what we're doing. Nice. Excuse me. That's mine. Okay. Cool. Good deal. So I got 26 back, and there is now 4 per lane. That's it. Sweet. Let's do it. Do I have experimental changes activated? No, I didn't do any of that. What happened with the villager stuff, guys? Did the villager trading stuff? Because somebody was saying that in order to get mending, you're gonna need a swamp villager. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't think they went through with that. I thought that's still just an experimental thing. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't put any experimental stuff on. We are straight vanilla, except for all my mods. All my mods are quality of life stuff, though. They're not game changing, right? None of these mods changes the way the game plays. They're quality of life stuff. Like you could take this world download, not have a single one of my mods, and you would be fine. It'll work. The world will work exactly as you see. Now, that could change if I was to do something like armor stand mod, right? Then, in order for my world like to work for anyone, they would need that mod, right? I don't think I'm gonna do it. I know armor stands, it's cool and it adds a lot of life and stuff, and you can do all that stuff, but I kind of want to keep this a fairly vanilla experience. So, I don't think I'm going to do the armor stand thing. I thought about it. That was the conclusion I came up with. Armor stands isn't required for the world download. So everything would still be posed and everything for everybody. Couldn't find where the rest were. Vanilla Minecraft's the best. Yeah, even with that, even if they didn't have the mod. Yeah, I still don't think I'm gonna do it. I can't tell you why I feel that way. I just don't want to. I could spend a ton of time doing a lot of cool armor stand stuff. And making, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen a lot of really cool stuff. Especially like when I'm touring the ISV server and the stuff like Cleo's done. There's some really cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's just not really the vibe I'm kind of going for in this world, I think. '50th episode can be a world download. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know if I care to wait that long. Like, I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea to keep it some sort of milestone for the world download. I already gave out the seed. I used to do world downloads of my first world, which honestly, guys, when I started thinking about doing this forever world, I honestly thought about bringing back Futurecraft. That's another subject I want to talk about before we end the stream today. You guys are great to talk to, by the way. I almost brought back my Futurecraft world, and I was going to start from there. Would that have been wild? But then I was like, oh, that was so long ago that, like, that's going to feel disconnected. But it would have been kind of fun, because, like, honestly, that could have been my future or my forever world. That was kind of what it was when I made it. You know what I mean? But I abandoned it, you know, once Blue Cheetah was gone, and I don't know. I just abandoned it. So I was like, I won't bring that back. But let's talk about the concept, okay? The concept of Futurecraft was that every time there was an update, a snapshot, I would actually update the world and play in the snapshot every episode. So every episode was like a new week, new snapshot. Let's check out the new cool things. And that's why it was called Futurecraft, because it's like, here's the future of Minecraft. It's not out yet, you know, but it's coming, you know, and let's get a first look at these things. With Minecraft now being really good about like game drops and stuff, and it being much more updated, like just yesterday, you know, it was for Bedrock, but Java's coming probably within this week or next. We could update this world and have copper golems like now. You know what I mean? If we wanted to take that risk of having a world that potentially could potentially cause problems, I guess, with snapshots. Yeah, it's a little scary because if it's unstable. Now, if I updated and it caused problems, then I could always roll back and we just lose some progress, you know? And that's not the end of the world, I don't think. But I have been thinking about it, like whether or not that's a move we should be making or not. I guess I'll just do dirt. What do you guys think? Oh, and then we wouldn't have our quality of life mods. That's true. That is true. We wouldn't have our quality of life mods, which would be sad, especially flashback, like making a time lapse without flashback. So give and take there. There's a give and take, as most things, as there is with most things in life. There's always a give and take. Not a good idea. I kind of knew that was not a good idea. I think I already walked through this in my head, and I kind of already came to that conclusion. Figured I'd run it by you guys anyway. The gimmick of a forever world is a good enough gimmick. Oh, okay. You know what? For some reason, the second I saw the word gimmick, I thought it was going to be a negative comment. I thought what I was going to finish reading from your chat comment there was going to be negatively charged. I don't know why. The word gimmick, I think, just triggers a negative feeling for me. Because gimmick feels cheap, right? It's like, oh, you need a gimmick to, you know what I mean? It almost, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying it was bad that you said that. I'm just being honest, like how my brain interpreted that. Gimmick can have a negative connotation. Yeah. Influencer, same way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I don't really care for the term influencer. Because it feels disingenuous. Right? Like influencing somebody. It feels like you're trying to get them to do something they wouldn't want to do naturally. You're convincing somebody to do something, like buy something they wouldn't normally buy, or watch something they wouldn't normally watch, or whatever. And it feels very manipulative. And I don't like that. I don't want to manipulate anybody. I don't want to sell products to you that I wouldn't use myself. You know what I mean? I would love for you guys to know that you can trust me, and I'm not going to like sell out. That's what I get. That's what I think of. When I hear the word influencer, I immediately think, I couple that with the word sellout for some reason. And I guess probably in a lot of cases it is the case. No, I may like products that you guys think are terrible. You know, like maybe some of you hate Elgato, and I love Elgato, right? You guys know that. Elgato, my favorite thing. I like all Elgato stuff. They're cool. I think they're cool stuff. Maybe some of you are like, Elgato's trash. I can't believe you would use that. Elgato's software crashes on me constantly, and I hate it, or whatever. Like, sure, we can have difference of opinions there. That's fine. But I honestly like it, so I feel like I feel comfortable promoting it, I guess. I had a hard time crafting while I was talking. I don't think influencer automatically means the same as sellout, but it's true in many cases. Yeah, no, I don't think that that's an automatic either. No, I agree. I just, for some reason, it carries that tone, that connotation. This song is a jam. Okay. I have to remember how to do this. I think I need to put a chest, a row of chests down there. Single chests. Or barrels. I like barrels. This is my barrel. Okay. Right here. I think we need slabs for barrels, right? Okay. There's my barrel. And then this one is my other barrel, Daryl. Okay, we'll get more than that. What? I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. This will do. Okay. And then we'll hop her into that. Gosh, I hope this is how this works. Oh, I know. Newhart reference. R.I.P. He was great. Okay. A long time ago, in a land far, far away, an influencer named Impulse created the hopper unloading system. I didn't know what to call it either. The minecart hopper unloading system. I made a video on it a decade ago, and I had no idea what to call it. I think by that point, though, it was pretty well known how to do it. I'm going to go get some more iron blocks, because I'm silly, and I like making things. I like building redstone stuff with iron blocks. I don't know what's wrong with me. All these will need a card on them. As usual, in my mind, all right, it'll come back. In my mind, we built a bamboo farm and a sugar cane farm today on stream. That's what my mind told me would get done. How'd we do? Fantastic, right? I call myself a dadfluencer. That's good. Gongan, thank you so much. Sorry it took me so long to get to your message here. Gongan, thank you so much for the can you dig it. Switching to a chest plate also means no matter how fast you're flying, you land on the exact block you want to without crashing. Jamal does it also. Yeah, I've seen Jamal too. Jamal's a great streamer and Minecrafter. I've seen, I recently was introduced to Jamal. And so I tuned in and I saw what he was up to, and he does fantastic work. There's a lot of great up and coming. I don't even know if he's like super new or what. This is the first time I heard of him. There's a lot of great Minecrafters and streamers out there now. Not that there hasn't always been, but it just seems like we keep getting more and more that pop up, and I'm just like blown away. Like, whoa. And it's very inspiring, and it makes me realize I need to step up my game. I love that though. I think it's not a competition by any means, right? It's not like, I mean, I guess in a way you can look at it like that, but I think it's great when somebody comes along and they push the boundaries a little bit. Kind of remind us all that there's more that we could be doing. As long as we're still having fun. Don't push yourself past the point that you're not having fun anymore. I learned that. But I think it's inspiring. I really get inspired by watching. A lot of times when I feel like I've hit a rut when it comes to Minecraft and I'm just like having a hard time coming up with ideas or whatever, what really gets me going, when I come up here, what really gets me going is when I start watching others. Like, I really will just take some time and start watching some, YouTube videos of other Minecrafters or streams or whatever, and just seeing like what people are up to. That usually gets me going. Like, that usually like, okay, there's some new and unique ideas. I like that. A lot of times when I fall out of that and I get into that rut, it's because I'm not actually like consuming content like you guys, like a regular viewer. Sometimes you can get so caught up in just focusing on making content that you don't spend time consuming content, and if you kind of fall out of touch in a way with, I guess, the trends and the pushing the envelope, all that kind of stuff, you get stuck into your own ways. I think that's all I needed. Yeah, I grabbed some slime, but I thought I had more. I might want to check the house. Where's my bed? I gotta go up the mountain. I gotta go up the mountain quick. Am I using flashback for recording? Yes. Dude, you scared me. Because when I first installed it, it wasn't defaulted to auto record. I feel like I'm one of the only people that I know that auto records everything they do in flashback. I don't know why you wouldn't. All my content creator friends, I don't know why you wouldn't. Oh, slime hunting time. I do need more slime. Is there something about moon phases, guys? Hard drive space? No way. Too many files? Pearl. What do you mean? How could it be too many files? You just like go and then they're there. I don't think they take up that much space, to be honest. They barely take up any space. Although I do. I record the audio with them, which has saved me a few times. Like I literally like have been in a spot where I should have recorded and I didn't. Like I didn't hit the record button on OBS, but I was recording flashback, and I was able to use the flashback as a recording. It's not the best, but you know you'll never use them, so it just bothers you that they exist. I guess. I'm a better safe than sorry type of person, though. Like, I'd rather have them if I need them and have way more than I need, have extra. Oh, there's no slime spawning, guys. The moon phase isn't right. Oh, gosh. Now we're getting shot at. Now we're getting shot at. There's creepers. And there's none. All right. This is gonna make a mess. Ah! Hate it. Oh, there's one little slime. I'm not going in that. I'm not going in that mess for that one slime. All right, I'm going back up the mountain. Forget it. Forget it. We're leaving. I don't have a shield on me. Yeah, I don't know. It's saved me more times than not having it just constantly running. I love that I don't ever have to think about it. And the file sizes are small enough that I don't mind them just being there. Yeah, the one downside, like you're saying, Pearl, is like when I do want to grab something specific from a replay, sometimes I have to like search through them, but I typically know about what time of day I did something. So it's real easy for me to find when I need it. I was hoping I had more slime up here. Okay, no biggie. I could carry this bed on me from now on. I had another bed. I should have just brought it. Oh well. Okay, let's go back. God, I did that. I cut through there. I want to cut through there. Woo! How you doing, Pearl? What is today? Wednesday? Where are you streaming today? Today's lesson, strategic bed placement. Yes. Always have a bed when you need it. What the heck? Dude. Bro. Yeah, you were. Oh, you were doing Pokemon? Nice. Did you get anything good? Did you get any winners? Were you a winner today? Open Pokemon cards. Wait, did you get the overhead cam that we were talking about on Monday? Did you get your overhead camera? Wow, words. You get that going? Now I just want to talk tech. Bro, you come in my stream and you know I'm just going to want to talk tech. Oh my gosh. I needed quartz, guys. All right, forget it. I will work on that later. Let's get the bamboo growing. Set it up temporarily. Oh, wait, you're moving? What? You're gonna move? Congratulations. Moves are exciting, typically. You love hearing tech talk. I love talking tech, so that's perfect. No, I didn't know you were moving. I thought you were like extremely happy with your current house. Moving's exciting and also just so much work. Oh, you might have. If I was streaming when you told me this, then yeah, I definitely just didn't hear it. Don't remember it. Oh, you actually mentioned it while we were hanging out on Monday? Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I promise I listened to you. I'll remember this time. No, you didn't tell me on Monday? Okay, good. They're gaslighting me then to make me feel bad. I honestly do, like, have the worst memory in the world. It's terrible. I don't understand why. I'm kind of worried that I spent too many years with such bad sleep apnea that I actually, like, killed brain cells. The good thing about, like, having a terrible memory, though, is, like, half the time, like, most things that I hear are brand new to me, even though I've already heard them again. So it's like, oh, such good news, you're moving. That I got to celebrate that twice because I forgot. You know what I mean? So I'm actually winning. But yeah, my sleep apnea was so bad. I was literally depriving my brain of oxygen every single night for probably 2 years. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's any sort of long-term effects of that. Chat, do we need light for the bamboo? I mean, I sleep through most nights. Does bamboo need light source? No? Okay, cool. Good, because I don't know how to incorporate light into a farm like this. Oh no, I got no's and yeses. If it's mostly daytime, I don't think it should be a problem. What about mobs? Mobs won't spawn if it's all completely bamboo, right? Because I kind of just want to smatter this whole strip right here with bamboo. Bamboo needs light. Well, this is not that wide, so what I could do is just line the sides right here with some glowstone. I could literally just play in this world all day long with you guys. I literally could. I can't. I got other stuff I gotta do today, but I would love to. I know. What's stopping you? I could literally just stream this for 12 hours a day. There are streamers that do that, right? Like go 12 hours. Well, maybe not 12, but... Look at this. Don't let me miss a block. It's so weird because it offsets. So sometimes it looks like you've skipped a block, but really they're just two that are kind of far apart from each other. Gotta avoid burnout too. Yeah, you know, burnout usually only happens when I'm doing stuff that I'm like not having a good time with. So the fact that I'm like really, really enjoying this helps a lot. And we're being like creative and stuff. Making farms. I love making farms. Because this is going to give me a ton of wood. And then I don't have to cut trees down to make all the chests that I want to make. For the sorting system that I'm going to make. So that I have organization and don't waste time looking for stuff all the time I'm in the game. Which is a bad habit of mine. I want to be organized. You gonna send me a pic? Oh, you are gonna send me a pic. Hold on, let me make sure my... Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Oh, congratulations, Pearl. I gotta cover that up with my Spotify because if I go to my other scene, then people will see that. You probably wouldn't like that. My overhead cam makes Gem nervous. Yeah, it's very close. Nice. Well, congrats. I know moving is stressful though. Good luck with it. Are you moving by yourself or are you getting like help? Like, are you hiring moving? Yeah, I don't want to dox Pearl's new house. No way. Are you getting help moving or are you doing it yourself? Because moving by yourself is so much work. Not to scare you, but it's so much work. Last time I moved, I vowed to never do it myself. Family's helping? Okay, that's good. That's good. My last move, and maybe, you know, because the older you get, the more stuff you have, you know? And I'm not a hoarder or anything, but, you know, I do like having things, so that I've collected quite a bit of things throughout my life that I'm not willing to let go of. And having to move it all was just a nightmare. Yeah, I have some things. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to move now, oh my gosh. I'd definitely hire. But yeah, if you have help, you should be okay. Okay. I came back for things. What were they? Yeah. My Elgato equipment needs its own truck. I have so much Elgato stuff, it needs its own truck. Quartz and lights. Yes, thank you. Quartz, and then I wanted to do some trading, although I won't be able to do enough. I'm bringing more. What do I do with my quartz? Where's my quartz? Where's my quartz? Better be up top. Better be at the top of the mountain. I'm surprised I haven't bought glowstone from this guy. Slime would be nice, but I don't know how I'd get it. Okay, 12's not enough. Tango talked about moving? No, Tango just got in that house. Tango's only been in his house for like a couple years, and his house is like new. He's got to be happy. Cyril, thank you for the 300 bits. Oh, dude, Linksy on the podcast? This is me opening my notepad. That's a great idea. Think Linksy would want to be on the podcast? Could specialize in like, let's see. What would that podcast be about? I like it when the podcast has like a theme. You know what I mean? Like Linksy's here today to talk about the experience of surviving in a hardcore world for 5 years or whatever, right? This Minecrafter has taken things to a new level. I'm always trying to think about like what title and thumbnail are going to actually like make people want to watch it, you know? Other than the fact that it's Linksy and he's awesome, but I mean, there's plenty of people that don't know Linksy, so I got to think about how can I introduce Linksy to those people in a way that's like, I gotta learn more about this guy. You know what I mean? So I started thinking about the hook. The hook. I go into YouTuber mode. What's the hook? How we gonna hook it? I need more redstone. I need more redstone, I need more stone. And then I can make comparators. Yeah, Linksy is a Minecraft streamer and YouTuber. He does YouTube as well. Not as often as the streams, but he's got an amazing hardcore world. Like, if you guys see it, it will absolutely blow your mind. I love it, and I know he probably gets bugged too much. I love it when he does like the tour of his world, and he rides his like roller coaster thing that he's built, because it's just it's crazy. It's crazy good. Like every time I tune into the stream, I'm hoping he's giving a tour, even though I've already seen it multiple times. It's so good. Stone. Where's all my stone? Shouldn't I have more stone? I should have more stone. There's some. I should have more stone. I've done more digging than this. Did Whip ever show you guys the stats for his movie? Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You're like, and? Uh-huh. Up on top. All right, I got to cross through there anyway. We get some more redstone, glowstone. He immediately opened back up. That's excellent. I shouldn't have put away all the emeralds because I wasn't done. Yeah, it's Linksy with the two Z's. Yep. Yeah, it'd be cool to have him on. I just need to figure out like what would be the crux of the conversation, I guess. Now the thing is, like, I'm not the only host, right? So there's Skizzleman as well, and Skizzleman's not gonna be familiar with Linksy, I don't think. So obviously we both would need to talk about it and agree that'd be a good guest to have on. Cowboy up, thanks for the 1,000 bits. You're amazing. I could convince him though. He didn't really know Fwip that well, to be fair. And after the Fwip podcast, I don't think he had any regrets. I think the Fwip podcast was amazing, and Skiz I think really enjoyed getting to know Fwip, so that was cool. Okay, that's what we got for now. Yeah, that'll do it. We just needed some comparators and repeaters, I guess. Gosh, bamboo grows so fast. Yeah, Fwip is a great guy. He's great. Man, like, he does such amazing, like, now we're talking about Fwip. Like, his, like, making mountains and huge stuff, and he's so dedicated, and he's got it like obviously very creative, very good eye for what looks. He knows what's gonna look good. It's insane. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of his skills. His editing is top notch too. His editing is crazy. World's not amplified. No, I managed to land here in a shattered savanna. Right? That's what it's called. Windswept. Did they change? They changed the name of that, didn't they? Windswept Savannah, and I love it. I think it's really cool. The generation in the Windswept Savannah is awesome. Yeah, he has an editor. Woo! Woo! Bobbin, weaving, bobbin, weaving. We've made that trip way too many times today. What is the F5 mod? F5 mod. There's an F5 mod? F5 changes your perspective. I think you mean the F3. This is better F3 screen. Yeah, because I went into it and you're like, whoa. It's called better F3. And honestly, I'm not using it properly. I'm not using the F3. Like, you're supposed to go in and actually customize what you see here. It is nice that it's color coded in sections, but there's a lot of stuff on there that I don't use, and so the idea is that like you could get rid of that stuff if you're not using it, and I haven't. Pretty sure there's a way to like save. Oops. All right, I only had enough for one side. That's okay. We'll add more later. There we go. Little light. Little light there. That'll help. Maybe. All right, and then we're going to take comparator off of this. Ooh. I have to get into like... I'll just remove these real quick. I was going to say I have to get into swim mode, but... Yeah, I just need to get it. I need to get it to where I like it and then keep the config to where I can just copy the config in every time we do updates and stuff. I haven't done that. I'm just bad at that kind of stuff. Okay. So we need to make some torches, probably 10, 30 of them. Okay. And then yes. I made one extra, but that's okay. And then we're going to need also 10 repeaters. Oops. We're fine. Okay. Oh, no. Oops. Dang it. I knew I needed to be smart about that, and making one extra actually cost me. Wow. Wow. Come on, dude. All right. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Do I remember how this works? It's a good question, guys. It's a stellar question. It really is. And I don't know the answer. Yeah. Okay. So the on-off switch basically is we can pull these blocks back. Once we get some more like sticky pistons and stuff, I'll just leave it on for now. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Those of you that would like to know how this works, basically the comparator. Hold on, let's uncover that again. I'll do a little tutorial. When this minecart comes back and it has items in it to drop off, like that, comparator is going to turn on, and then if I had one more torch, that would be there, right? And so because that torch is now off, then the cart will stop, and then when cart's done unloading, see how that turns back on? It can send it back out. So real simple way. So as the cart comes in, it's got items to unload. It won't go anywhere because it's unloading. And then as soon as it's done unloading, the comparator turns off, torch turns on, power to this block, powers the rail. Bye-bye cart. There you go. That's how it works. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Except I'm one torch short with this. I'm gonna put that back here and leave that open so that we know that's not done. Okay. But there you go. See, these are all bye-bye. All the carts are going now. And so the idea now is if we send a flying machine across this and bamboo is chilling like so, those carts should start to pick it up. Hopefully. Anything picked up? There. You've seen one turn off over there. So that would have unloaded some of the bamboo. There you go. That's the plan. That's the idea. Now, there is ways to make this like completely lossless because some of the bamboo will land on top of the stems every once in a while. Which is kind of a bummer. But I'm not worrying about that. The design gets much more complicated if you try to go lossless. And bamboo grows like crazy, as you guys can see. So, but yeah, look at that. See, more is getting unloaded right now. So we're in a good space. So yeah, send the flying machine across, and then when it comes back, it'll kick them right back off anyway. I don't think it's perfect science, but it usually fixes most of it. Yeah, you're right, River. Lossless bamboo farm does feel like overkill. I know. Man, I'm excited about Pearl's move now. As much as I hate moving, I remember the excitement of being in a new house, of getting a new house. And that's what I'm excited for. Okay, now here's the bad part. I didn't really make a way to get to the stuff that we were collecting. Right? I don't want water to... Will water flow in there and cause problems? Yeah, that's all my comparators. There's no water at that level, though. Right? We're good? Whew. Okay. Give me those back. So yeah, I need to have a way to get to these barrels, obviously. Why were there iron blocks way over there? Oh, because I broke them above and I got sucked up. Okay. All right, no problem. I'll make a little area for that. In fact, let's do a little bit of this. Let's just cap it off. Can I swim under here? I need to swim. Swim. can't swim. Why can't I swim? There we go. Whew. Perfect. All right, and then I can kind of uncover. Put that there. I can uncover this now, not have to worry about water flooding in. Sweet. I need a trapdoor, I know. I'm so not used to not having a Elytra. All right, we're gonna go soon, but guys, let me ask you another question. This is our forever world. We're in no hurry. I know it does seem like we're making a lot of progress fast. And I think that's mainly just because I'm having such a good time. I'm playing a lot. Which is, I think, okay. But when it comes to an Elytra, defeating the dragon, all that kind of stuff, do you feel like we should force ourselves to kind of hold off on that a little bit? Should we try to have a little restraint when it comes to that? Just to leave some of that, you know? I like Real's answer. Oh, there's water. If I want to, because this is my world, right? And I need to make sure I'm making decisions for me. So I'll tell you where my head's at. I think I do want to slow play that just a little bit. I think I do want to slow play getting wings and stuff. In 3 weeks. Yeah, no, I was thinking like episode 10. I don't know why. I just felt like at least make it to double digits in the episode count. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was thinking. Anything before that feels a little bit rushed, a little bit too soon. At least episode 10. Get the happy gas before wings. Yeah, I was trying to get a happy gas and I failed. It sucked. Couldn't believe I didn't get one. 2% though. 2%. I looked it up afterwards. Is a 2% chance of bartering. Okay. Look at this place. This is good enough. It's not super big, but it's my own little world. This is good. All right. So I got to build the flying machine. I'm going to need some more slime for that. Need a little bit more redstone, a little more glowstone. I kind of want to make the walls out of glass as well because I like being able to see it. If I do that, I wonder if it's worth me dropping the glowstone down so that we can see all of it. And then with the flying machine, I could put glass on the ends so it doesn't stick to the sides of the wings of the flying machine. I think that'd be good. Yeah, have this and then do sugarcane farm about the same size. Sugarcane farm right next to it. Same mechanism and everything. And then I want to do crop farms, and I haven't figured out how I want to do the crop farms yet, but here's what I envision. With the crop farm, I envision... do you guys remember Simon Says? The little... I don't even know if it's called Simon Says. The round thing, and it had the buttons. Like a circle, and then it had like the colored buttons, and you had to like follow the pattern. Yeah, it was just called Simon. Okay. That was in like a round shape with kind of like pie slices in a way, right? Like a 4 sliced. I feel like it was. And it had 4 colors. Am I right? Kind of like that, yeah. So I was thinking I would build a circular crop farm with a villager in the middle that they're all trying to give their crops to. And so like each farm would look like a slice of pie, basically. Because you got your guy in the middle, and then so it'd be like carrot, wheat, potato, and beets. I know, no reason for beets, but I just have them all, you know, got to collect them all, and it fills the circle. So yeah, like a 4 slice of pizza kind of thing. And so yeah, and they're all trying to give each thing to the villager in the middle who can't catch it because there's like a wall in the way. You guys know how that works. And then it all just gets collected underneath. underneath. I know beets are meh, but like at that point I want symmetry for slices, and what's the fourth crop you could really do that with? Am I missing something? Am I being silly and missing something? We would have wheat. Just do wheat twice. They look good. Yeah. Light bright. I'll do a pumpkin and melon farm separately. That'll be different. Just have wheat for weeks. Is that weird? Is that weird to do beets? Just because? Because I'm kind of like having this idea that I want to do every single farm. By the end of this, which is my forever world, so not really an end, I would like to have every farm. So that includes beets, even though they're worthless. Hey, you never know. A year from now, beets might, maybe in order for your iron golems, no, your copper golems, brand new copper golems, maybe for your copper golems to actually continue working, to put your stuff away in the copper chests, maybe you got to feed them beets. Maybe that change will happen. I don't know. You never know. You never know. I mean, hey, they're trying to find a good way for copper to be important. Why not find a way for beets to be important? Yeah, there might be beet golems. You never know. I don't know. Anyway. All right, guys. That was so much fun. I wish we were productive. I'm not gonna dwell on this. We were productive. I don't know why I still get it in my head that we're gonna do way more than we end up doing. Maybe it was the 20 trips back and forth over the top of the mountain. Could have been it. Could have been that we were chilling and having a good time and just chatting. But we got, for the most part, a bamboo farm built. Look at this. Look at it. It's lovely. It's lovely. We're gonna have bamboo for days, which means storage is coming soon. I'm excited. I know I need to dig a tunnel, but I really didn't want to dig the whole stream. I didn't want to just sit here and dig with you guys. I felt like that was going to be boring. So, but I will do that. I'll make a tunnel through the mountain. In fact, the tunnel through the mountain is going to be my storage room. You'll see in the next episode. I'll explain it. So, which I need to work on. So I got to go. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Here, I'll do this so I don't die. No, I won't. We're going to brave it. Secret tunnel. Always got to have a secret tunnel. Of course. Of course. Cyril, thanks for the bits, says, sorry for distraction, but I just checked with Linksy to make sure, and he would be happy to make an appearance. Possible hook could be how he engages with his community. That's lovely. Okay, thank you, Cyril. Yeah, I'll talk to Skiz. And if Linksy doesn't get invited to the podcast, it's because Skiz hates him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. No way, X! You're not raiding me. Thank you for the raid, Zuma. Appreciate it. The timing today. I was literally just wrapping up. And we were gonna look for somebody to raid. But thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, I can spend a minute telling you guys what we've been up to today, just so you can see. It happens with streams. It happens all the time. This is my forever world. I call it Redstone to riches because the goal of this world is for me to use Redstone to automate everything and become super rich in the game, right? So early game, we've only been 3 episodes in now, and I'm creating a bamboo farm so I can have easy wood because I do not like chopping trees. And maybe I'll do a tree farm next, but easy wood because I want to make storage system, store my stuff, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we worked on today. We just made a quick and simple little bamboo farm. We're going to add a flying machine. I'm starting to collect slime from a swamp nearby. And that's what we got done today. So, and we hung out a bunch. So I'm going to send you guys off to somebody else after I sleep because I haven't died in this world and I'd like to keep it that way for a while. I mean, as long as I can. I just don't want to die stupidly. It's embarrassing. But we'll pass you guys on to somebody else. Thanks for swinging by, though. Thanks for the raid, Azuma. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate you. Let's, I was literally outside the game talking. I was just kidding about Skiz saying no. He's, he won't say no. Oh, I don't know if this happens to anybody else that streams, but the Twitch dashboard the stream manager, it has a button in the quick actions for rating people, and it never works for me. I don't know why. I have to refresh the page and then it works. So weird. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I have been on a bit of a fitness journey. Thanks for noticing. I do appreciate that. Cleo, no. We've been talking about Flip. Cleo is streaming, but it's Stardew Valley. So you know me, I typically like to keep you guys in the same genre of game. Well, I guess genre is not the word, but I'll keep you in Minecraft. How about that? Flip's on Misadventures and talking to Tanisha, it looks like. And we were just talking about Flip and how awesome he is. So let's just do that. Let's send you guys to Flip. Sound good? And Tango streaming now too. You got lots of choices, but officially we'll go with Flip. Spread the love. Spread the love. Give the love. And hop around. That's fine too. Hop around. Say hi to everybody. It's awesome when people are streaming. All right, guys. It's been fun. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, guys. I don't say it enough. And I should say it every day. My moderators, you guys are fantastic. You're amazing. You cultivate an amazing community, and I appreciate you. So thank you. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Oh, and if I don't see you, yeah, I might not see you for a while. I'm going to be going on vacation, so I might see you later. I don't know. I'll let you know. If not, I'll see you guys later. I hope to see you in a week or two. Bye.